Heyo. Hey y'all, Scott here. I'm kidding, it's me, Lance. Hi everybody. Welcome on in everybody. Hello, hello, it is I, Lance. Hello, hello, I have risen. Yes, I have risen from the grave, if you want to call it that. I mean, it's kind of a grave if you think about how last stream kind of ended. Hi Spion, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so, story time. Not really. I did one thing yesterday to attempt to do the things right, because I after doing some quick googling and like trying to figure out what might have been the case on Wednesday's stream that made it just completely die on me, and it killed my game that I was playing and OBS. Well, I think what happened there is that I ran out of VRAM in my graphics card, and I think yes, that's very appropriate that he came in using that for you, Ms. Direwolf. Somehow he knew that it was you who was calling him, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, no, Ms. Direwolf usually does the camera thing," and there you go. The boy remembers. He's getting smart. There you go. See. What was I saying? But welcome in, by the way. Oh yeah, I was explaining. I looked up some stuff. I tried to get a second opinion, maybe. And my conclusion is that I ran out of VRAM, which is the 16 gigs of memory that graphics card comes with. And the reason being, not because the game that I was playing is super heavy and the GPU couldn't handle it. Not necessarily. No. The GPU can handle the game very well. The problem is that I kinda did a death by a 1,000 cuts situation, which is I put in a lot of effort on top of it. Which is to say, I am doing a double encoding of streams. Because the way I do multi-streaming is that I repeat. I make OBS repeat the stream to two different sites. Meaning, for some reason, my dashboard on Twitch says like I'm offline, but that's not right. So basically, what resources are usually used for streaming, I am doubling because I am doing two streams at once, essentially. So generally, I can handle it because I never pushed my graphics card too much, and with my previous one, I could do it very well easily. But I forgot to take into consideration the fact that I was multi-streaming on top of trying to run the game at the highest possible settings, which meant that I was capping out at memory with a lot of memory used in Expedition 33, and also while streaming. Now, the potential cause of the crash might have been because I had some driver issues, because that tends to happen sometimes, especially because I didn't really properly uninstall my previous graphics card drivers. If you don't know what drivers are, they're essentially software that helps your computer use the parts that are inside of it, right? Use them properly. So before, I used to have an NVIDIA graphics card, and NVIDIA has its own programs that help computers run their pieces of hardware. And I switched to an AMD graphics card, which is a completely different manufacturer and completely different pieces of hardware and software. So what happens is that there's conflict between the two. And so if your computer has two sets of programs that it normally uses to determine what kind of things it should be doing with the parts that it is composed of, funky things can happen. So what's recommended is that you completely uninstall the previous drivers before you install the new ones. This isn't usually a problem if you're switching from one company's card to another, because the drivers are usually all the same ones. But when you switch between completely different companies, yeah, it's understandable that that it gets a bit confused sometimes. And so I assume that might have been part of the issue as well. I changed that. We should potentially be okay. I did notice one thing is that I haven't tested opening up Expedition 33 yet. I'm still thinking of what to do about that game because I really want to play it, and at the same time I kind of want to play it off stream. But I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I'll figure it out over the weekend. In the meantime, we have a Genshin stream today for us to chill and do, you know, typical Genshin things. Hi, Sewer. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you have a wonderful day. How'd your debut went? I actually couldn't stay for long there, but I did see you were doing some stuff. Hope it went well. Congrats on your new model, by the way, and the anniversary. If you haven't checked out Sewer, you should check out Sewer Plan. They're great. But yeah, I was just catching up on on my doings of yesterday to try and figure out what's going on my stream. Or rather, what's going on my computer. It's a really long one, so I'm finally eating. Good. Take a good rest. There's nothing nicer than taking a good relaxing rest while eating something after a long stream. I've been there. I've been there. I've made the mistake of having dinner while being on stream as well, which I do not recommend, by the way. I don't recommend. A lot of people do it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. It is much nicer to just have dinner without having to worry about also being entertaining to an audience. But enough me yapping. I wanna go into the game. Have a game to play. By the way, I don't know if you've seen I did a thing. I'm very proud of this, by the way. Wait, hold on. Before we move on, I'm gonna show this just because I think it's cute. I did a thing. I took a picture of my computer a few days ago just to show, hey, it's finally built. Look at that. It looks freaking cool because my new case is awesome. It's big and it is quite cool because it has RGB. Well, but I don't use the RGB. It has a button where you can change the color of the stuff, of the fans and stuff. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna cycle through them because I like pretty lights. But RGB is kind of obnoxious. However, purple lights are fucking cool, huh? Like, look at this. That shit's sick. So yeah, that's how the computer looks, and you can tell that this is a weird angle potentially because it is a clear case. Like if I stand in front of it, it is my reflection. I am very well reflected. These lines that you see in the side here, they're the reflections of the wooden wall next to the case. So if I stood a little to the left, you would have seen my real face, and you don't want to see that. Yeah, I did post it. I did post it to my socials, but not everybody follows me on socials, you know. But yeah, it's purple. It's purple. I can change the colors for it to be like, you know, different colors. Different colors and stuff. But I like the purple. Someone make a Jimmy figure and place him. I said, no, do not. I'm okay with someone making a Jimmy figure, but I'm not okay with putting anything inside the computer. Hi, Bloom. Welcome on in.
Hey, pay attention.
I am paying attention. What did you... I guess you could take that. I guess you could. I will take that message as, hey, pay attention to my messages, because I did see that. I did see that you mentioned that you should follow me on Blue Sky. I do. I am on Blue Sky. Yes, I cross post everything on Twitter and Blue Sky. How to change the colors on mine? Mine is just a button. Usually, the way that this works is that the case comes with like a cable that goes out of the button. And then you're supposed to plug it into your motherboard, because your motherboard is the one that should allow fans for color control and all that kind of stuff. And my motherboard clearly allows it. And so, yeah. I didn't do it. My friend did it. I was there. I was paying attention to what he did. But not much. Okay, but the whole part of the reason why I wanted to show you this is because this is my computer. Yes, but I also have a keyboard and mouse and a controller that all of a sudden now have RGB capability. Well, they've always had RGB capabilities, but I never really gave a shit about it until I realized that, wait a minute, I can customize this. I can make the keyboard lights completely purple, and I can make the mouse lights completely purple as well. And my controller also has purple LEDs or lights in the analog sticks that look pretty freaking cool. I'm just gonna make everything purple, and all of a sudden we have a purple setup. So I don't know. It's super small things. It's a super small thing, but I like it. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to show. For a blue flame guy, you have a lot of purple. Yes, that is true. But that being said, I am pretty liberal with the colors that I get on my models and on art made of mine. Because not everybody draws me blue. Ow. Whoops. Like, for example, for my background, my stream background is all purple and all that kind of stuff. And I gave the artist that made this background my model as a reference, but I didn't exactly tell him that I wanted it purple. I just gave him my model as a reference, and he just made it purple. Was my friend build it? Was it 5 years ago? Oh yeah, no. It is not hard. It is not hard to build a PC. I've done it. I just don't like doing it because I fear I'm going to break things. That's the whole reason why I don't like doing it. But yeah. That's why I have a friend come over. I have to build another PC technically because I am repurposing old parts of my PCs over the years for a PC for my nephew. So I might have to bear it and actually have it built, or call upon my friend so that he could help me too. But yeah, no, I was talking about the artist things. Most people who draw me tend to go for like purple and light-ish blues sometimes. I don't know why. I never give them any indications. I never explicitly say that, oh yeah, no, you must use these colors, because I like the idea of letting artists, because I like to get a lot of skep commissions, so I like the idea of letting the artists themselves figure out what colors work best for what they want to do. So yeah. You could jail Jimmy, that's outside of the PC right next to it. I would fucking pay for a Jimmy figure. Hell yeah, I would, but I wouldn't put it inside a PC. I was having this discussion with a friend of mine who showed me a PC case, all rigged out, and I'm like, that's cool and all. It had like a screen playing a video, and I was like, that's cool and all, but on the inside there was like a ton of minifigures and standees, and I'm like, I don't like it when people put those things on their PCs. I feel like they shouldn't do that. I feel like that's bad for the PC. But either bad for the PC or bad for the figurines themselves. But yeah, I'm okay with putting stuff on the outside of the PC. That is, I'm totally fine with doing that. So we're on Genshin today. We're on Genshin, and the reason why we're on Genshin is because I didn't know what to. I don't know what to do today. There's a ton of stuff that I haven't done on Genshin. Like, for example, there's these quests that I have. Mostly these. There are a lot of side quests. Some of them are blocked because I did enable focused experience for the during quest. But the during quest I started, I think that is Act 4, or rather Day 4 of the during quest, and it has 5 days. So I haven't fully done the during quest yet. And I don't want to do it now, especially because it didn't start it on stream, so it would be very confusing to do it all. To do Day 4 today. This jar and labels a Jimmy jail. I don't know if putting Jimmy in a jar would be the best of ideas. I don't know if y'all know what people do with figures on jars. I don't want to explain what people do, but there is something. I would not advise you to look that up. I do approve of a little jail. A little jail, it is more funny. It is funnier, yes. I will allow that. Especially Miss Direwolf. Especially Miss Direwolf. Did you not? Do not. No, do not. Do not do that. No. Wait, what is this place? Is this a new boss that that came out and I didn't realize? Can I go unlock it? If anything, for the exploration, I guess. One thing that I did notice, and I think this is normal considering that it is a new GPU, so it is a new GPU, and it hasn't played this game before. I do notice like sometimes some stutters, but that's probably because this GPU has never played Genshin before, and so there hasn't been like a shader pre-caching or something like that, which I think they call it. Ooh, there's a chest down there. That's good. I never came here. Okay, we got some more stuff to do. It's not just a new boss. But yeah, other than that, like, I haven't experienced exactly a lot of problems with this GPU. I've realized that the problem with stream last time was because I was streaming, because I highly doubt that the game would have crashed if I was just playing it on my own. Some drama with finalizing the Moon characters VA. The Moon characters? What? What do you mean Moon characters? What do you mean Columbina? Was there what? You lost me on that one. I haven't heard any VA drama with lays over her eyes. What? There's drama specifically with the VAs? Because I have seen discussions about Columbina's character and all that, but like those are normal. It's about the writing and all that. Nothing really involving the VA. I'm not gonna fight the boss because oh, it's that thing. Wait, but this thing was friendly in one of the quests that I did in nod-krai. I'm not gonna fight it, but fans are complaining about the game towards the Oh yeah, that's a tale as old as time, that fans for some reason are upset about what a character does in a video game and they don't know where to take out their anger, and so they just harass the voice actors that play the characters as if the voice actors are their characters. That this is dumb. People do this all the time and I hate it every single time. It's stupid. You shouldn't do that. A person is hired to do voice work for a character. They are not, they do not embody the character one-to-one. There's some very reprehensible characters in this game that have done some heinous shit and they have voices, but that doesn't mean that the voice actors are that. The voice actors are just people who are doing their jobs. Yeah. They literally have no control over what their character. Exactly. They're just there to do a thing. You might have your issues with the story, which is fine. You can't really please everybody. But that's no excuse to take it on the freaking voice actors. That always upset me about internet fandom sometimes. Well, not sometimes. It always upsets me because it always happens. Sometimes to a higher extent. A female character the festival was made for. Yeah, Columbina then. You were correct in the one in the thumbnail for the stream. With the one who is actually probably my favorite character in this story, in the nod-krai story so far. I would say her and probably Nefer, this one, the one that I'm using right now, are two of my favorite characters. And Yehoda. But Yehoda, not so much because of her character. I mean, I do like her character. She's just fun. But she doesn't have as much depth as Nefer or Columbina do. And I like them for different reasons. Shit at names. Yeah, no, that's fine. I was able to fully understand you, and that's what matters. What is it? Why do more word when few do trick? There you go. Something like that. There's a big distinction between a character and that's a bad person and a bad character. Yes, that is true. That is 100% true. That is something that the Genshin community, I wouldn't say that the Genshin community at large doesn't understand, but I did notice a lot of people kind of conflating the two. It kind of goes back into the thing where people assumed, we can do this now that I realized. People assume, oh my god, that's a lot of chests in this area. People assume that the Fatui, for example, are irreparably evil or something like that. And then all of a sudden what happens is that when we meet them properly, we realize that they aren't exactly inherently evil or inherently good, and they are somewhere in the middle. It's like morally gray. And then some people get upset because they think, oh, they're just butchering their characters, as if they knew what the characters were before they actually got characterized. That's the thing. We didn't know how these characters were until now. Dottore is a horrible person, but a good character. Yes, I really like Dottore as a character. I hate his guts, and that's why I think Dottore is an interesting character. And I think a lot of fans of Dottore would agree. Like they don't really, like, you know, condone the character's actions or anything like that, because of course they wouldn't. The guy has killed and made horrible experiments on a lot of people, and he has his own motivations, and I'm sure that they're fine as motivations for his character. But that doesn't mean that, oh no, he's actually a good guy. And so yeah. Wait, what? Let's head back to the underground lab. Oh, this was part of a quest. Oh, hey, return to the mysterious facility. Yeah, I started this quest. I remember. I won't do that, but it is interesting. It is interesting that that I accidentally completed a quest. It was bad enough for the VA to make a tweet about it. Oh yeah, no, that believe it or not, that has happened multiple times with the Genshin community, where people tag the voice actors for things that they really should not be tagged. I'm pretty sure I remember the Diluc. The voice actor for Diluc had to, like, say, hey, don't tag me on this kind of art. I don't like it. And then, yeah, it was a whole thing. You can't take the things the characters say about other characters of fact. It's like, yes. Yes. I saw a thread on Reddit that was talking specifically about that kind of stuff, and how, like, Child, I believe, Child calls Columbina unnerving. In his voice line, he has one about Columbina he calls her unnerving, but that's because Child himself doesn't really know much about Columbina. Like, canonically, now we know that they may have shared a couple meals together, but, like, they don't know each other. And we're hearing what he thinks, Child, the person, thinks of Columbina, the other person, with what little interaction they had made. You shouldn't take that as canon. That is just that guy's interpretation. Because a lot of people, I was not aware of this, but actually, turns out that there was a lot of people that had this weird headcanon that were thinking that Columbina was going to be some kind of eldritch being. Like some sort of Lovecraftian horror. Wait, hold on. I gotta, wait. There's a... closing the window real quick. Hold on. There's a bird. A bird got in my garage. What's the bird that, like, what's the bird that, like, sits in front of a flower and, like, pollinates it or whatever? That one. I think it's gone. All right, I didn't want him getting into my room or anything like that. Capitan didn't like him, but Capitan was literally bringing into the tea parties. True. I think a lot of people somehow kind of just, like, made themselves the idea that the Fatui were going to be the ultimate bad guys, because early on in the game we met a lot of Fatui that weren't really good, specifically Signora. Most notably Signora, who was not doing good things and was actively antagonistic towards the players and was standing in the way of our own goals, you know? So people have made themselves the idea that all Fatui were going to be like this. And Dottore, yes, Dottore is the biggest the biggest recipient of this. And I would say that both of them more nuanced than people think that they are. Dottore is people know that Dottore is more nuanced than that. But earlier on, people thought that Dottore was just the absolute fucking worst, and that he had no redeemable qualities or whatever, because okay, the segment that we see of Dottore in the manga, pretty reprehensible. But then we learn more about Dottore, and it's like, okay, I kind of understand what Dottore is doing. Now we have a much better understanding of Dottore as a character, and it is much different than the Dottore that we see in the manga. But yeah, the problem is that a lot of people in the Genshin fandom that I've seen tend to just like create headcanons for characters that when the game comes out and they realize what the true canon is, it does not match with their expectations at all. So yeah, I think it honestly kind of all goes back to my theory that gamers are just impatient. And they aren't willing to give the devs or the writers time to cook. You know? Because I swear a lot of people seem to have issues with like Nadland, for example, or previous nations and whatnot, as the stories were unraveling. Is this too loud, by the way? If it's not too loud, we can keep it like that. But yeah, a lot of people had issues with the story, and you can have issues with the story. I for sure have my own issues with the story, but I'm never going to sit down and pretend that one nation story, like for example, I can't say for sure right now that nod-krai is peak or the best that Genshin has ever been, because nod-krai is not over yet. A lot of people just jump to conclusions. This is something that you could probably interact if you had Flens, but I don't. Having fine? Okay, that's good. That's good. It's probably only loud. Whoops. It's probably more loud with me then. But that's okay. I can handle it. But yeah, a lot of people are just impatient and aren't willing to let Hoyo cook. Like in Honkai Star Rail, for example, people were really, really negative about Emphoria's early on. And honestly, I understood a lot of the complaints because I still felt them as well. Like Emphoria's took a while to really get going. But people were calling it shit and abandoning the game right as the story was just not being like super entertaining or whatever, instead of like, you know, being patient. And I guess that everybody has their, like, you know, their metrics for this. If a couple of patches go by and you're not engaged with the story, then you're allowed to leave. But what I don't think you should do is that I don't think you should generalize the entirety of the game just because a couple of stories you weren't super engaged with, especially a story that was still developing at the time. Like if you look at Forest as a whole, it sure has its problems, but overall, I think it's really good. Same as with Paniconi, same as with Nadlin and Genshin, same as with Fontaine, same as with Sumeru. There has not been a single story in Genshin that I think has been flawless, or Star Rail for that. And so a lot of people just don't seem to have that patience that I guess I have. Of, you know, just letting stories cook. And maybe just because I'm used to reading long stories. I've been reading weekly manga for ages, and so I'm used to narratives that never seem to end. But yeah, nod-krai has had a very good couple. I do like the direction that nod-krai has gone. There may be some things that I'm not like the biggest fan of. I think the execution of some of their ideas could have been a bit better. I wish we could have seen a little bit more of some other things, but we aren't done yet. That's the thing. At the very least, I guess we can expect a conclusion to the main nod-krai arc next patch, as far as I'm aware, or as far as it seems, given the setup that they did on this patch. So I'm excited to see how that develops. And I've already seen people get worried about what they're going to do to dottore. Because I guess they once again they think that Genshin will somehow wash off the evil of dottore and make him a good guy. Was the thing new area in that quest? It's both. It's both as far as I'm aware. It has a new area and a new quest, because it has a new weekly boss and everything. I was spoiled on what the weekly boss is, but it's pretty obvious what it is. I haven't seen the full thing though. I just seen an icon because someone replied to me on Twitter, and I can't help that. Is this when you need to make improvements in areas? Is diversity of skin colors? Yes. Oh yeah, no. There's a lot of valid criticism that you can make of Hoyo as a company, of the game, as you know, as a game. But yeah, no, it's usually more complicated than when people on the internet would have you believe. Where the heck is this Oh, wait, what? There's like a cave in there that I've never seen. I do love exploring. It may not look like it because my exploration is not the best on these places. I mean, it is 85, and I guess I'm doing that right now. I do like this Nadland exploration that after you reach a certain point, the compass just shows you a bunch of close by chests and stuff that I haven't collected instead of like showing what's the closest. I like this new mechanic because it still incentivizes exploration, but it doesn't show you everything, you know? But Columbina's waifu bait? Yes. And I guess you could say that. And that goes back to the, what is it? To personal preference. I think Columbina is a very interesting character. But I cannot deny that she has some waifu bait elements. Oh, there's a chest over there. That one's not marked by anything. That's just there. I'm gonna go get it. Like for example, a lot of people did not like Cyrene because of that as well. Or a lot of people did not like Firefly because of that. And I had no issues with either of those characters. In fact, I like Cyrene and I like Firefly in Star Rail. And they both were characters that were kind of labeled as waifu bait. And if you look at the, you know, their reasoning, they kind of have a point, but it's often not as extreme as they make it seem. What the heck? What the heck? Stop that. Stop that. What the fuck? Hello? Excuse you? Hello? Come on now. What the frick? But yeah, I particularly didn't mind the quote-unquote waifu bait because I didn't think it was as big of an issue as people made it seem. I mean, I noticed that it was kind of happening because there's a lot of like stuff that can be read as like quote-unquote romantic undertones, I guess, between the main character and Columbina. Same as with the Traveler, same as with the Trailblazer and Cyrene, and the Trailblazer and Firefly at times. But none of it, I think, was ever a detriment to the story. Like, I could see why some people wouldn't enjoy it as much because of it. But again, everybody has different degrees to which they are able to, you know, take these things. Some people are just more... Oh, god dang it. What the heck? Some people are just less tolerant of these kinds of things, and that's fine. God damn it. Stop doing that. No. Oh, god damn it. I don't have healing item. I don't have healing nearby. That's... Stop it. Stop it. I can't revive because I don't have my thing with me. Oh, god. Hold on. Oh my god! Whoa! Nahita's also dead? What happened? What is happening? What the hell is happening? Oh, I triggered a cutscene. Oh, that thing died and I triggered a cutscene. What the fuck is going on? Okay, wait, hold on. Jesus Christ, I can't revive Lauma. Oh my god. Oh, son of a... Okay, hold on. Well, I'm gonna stay here for a bit. This is what happens when I don't have food nearby and I'm fighting enemies that I don't know their patterns and stuff. Sometimes at least her voice goes a little too close to the ASMR. Oh yeah, that's a different thing. I don't play the EN dub, so I can't really comment. I like her JP voice, but yeah. But that's a completely different thing. Yeah, that's like voice direction, which again, valid thing to do criticisms of, as long as you're not being, you know, mean or anything like that. But yeah, I didn't exactly have any issues with that. The other thing that I think happens with me, I guess, as opposed to most other gacha fans, I tend to be very conflict averse. I don't see a lot of issues with. I don't see issues with a lot of the things that other people find issues with. No, what are you doing? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Thank you. Just a personal thing. Yeah, exactly. This is why I say that this is why I think it's all down to personal preference, because clearly my personal preference has never been, my personal preferences have never had an issue with, with my personal preference, I've never had issues with, or big enough issues that I would like stop playing Genshin or Star Rail or anything like that. Oh, this doesn't bounce me up. I'm an idiot. Okay. As long as the character still gets to be the character, have their own story. Yeah, exactly. And I think they do a good job. Like, for example, I was around, I was paying a lot of attention. I was paying close attention to the discourse surrounding Cyrene's character in Honkai Star Rail. And I saw a lot of people complaining that Cyrene was just Elysia again. And I was sitting there as a Honkai Impact player and a Honkai Star Rail player thinking, we couldn't have played the same games, because I think Cyrene and Elysia, while being very similar characters, have completely different stories. Like, of course, Hoyover's variants are going to be very similar to one another. Duh, that is explicit. That very much is explicit. They always have like a baseline that each character they treat with. Every Elysia variant is gonna be very similar to, you know, what you know as Elysia, but you can think of stuff as like, you know, base characteristics. You can think of it as like an archetype of sorts, and then they build characters and personalities on top of it. Like how most people would agree that Acheron is very much her own distinct character as opposed to every other Raiden Mei. Fainan is a very distinct character from Kevin in Honkai Impact. And for some reason, they thought that Cyrene wasn't the case. And I think part of the reason why is because design-wise, she hasn't changed much. And that, I guess I agree. It is a bit of a hot take. This is probably a bit of a hot take, at least amongst Honkai Impact third players, which I don't know if many will understand because we are the minority oftentimes. But I like Cyrene's playable design more than I like her Share of Human Ego, which is one of Elysia's most iconic designs. I like Cyrene's more because I think Cyrene's is simpler and it works better. That's just all it is. That's all it is. I still love Human Ego and what it represents, but design-wise, that one is kind of iffy to me. It's just design-wise, visually speaking. Character-wise, I love both. And I think they're very much similar, but at the same time, very different. They serve two completely different purposes in their story, and I don't know why people say she's just Elysia again. No. Especially now that we have the full picture of Cyrene, especially as the playable version that we got of Cyrene, because technically that is a different version from the one that existed in the Simulation of Emporius, but let's not get into lore discussions here. But yeah, there's a lot of small characteristics that make Cyrene a much different character than Elysia, especially in what she represents towards the story. But yeah, I never really agreed with Cyrene being just Elysia again. So the VA should be anonymous at this point. Oh yeah, no, that is absolutely something that people do. We don't know who voices Bronya in English in Star Rail. Her voice actress is anonymous. They do not credit her, and that's it. We just don't know who she is, and she does not have a social media presence. Clearly, we have no idea. So she, and this was since launch already, so she was kind of ahead of the game. Or maybe she saw what some people did to other Hoyo VAs in the past, and she was like, you know what, just keep me out of it. I don't know if people have managed to like figure out who she is. Hopefully they haven't. That's a bit too stalker-ish at that point. But yeah, voice actors have become, there are some voice actors, at least that one that I know, that choose to remain anonymous. So hey, there you go. If a lot of people are gonna be faced with harassments, I'd much rather all of them be anonymous. But it is what it is. New Zealand's only phasing out of Star Rail is just that I didn't have time or energy to go to their story, and then that's how I phased out of ZZZ. And pretty much any other gacha that I choose to play. I'm very much invested in Genshin and Star Rail and Honkai Impact, and I don't want to drop them because I'm still having fun with those games. But whenever there's like a new one that I would kind of like to play because I'm interested, I kind of then realize, oh god, but that means that there's a lot of stuff to take care of in a daily basis. And even if I stick around for just the story, If it's just a story, I'm like, but there's still a lot of story. So yeah, that's why. Hi Nocturne. Saying how before I leave the country and have to turn off data. Oh my god. Well, have a safe trip. I hope everything goes well. I don't know if it's a good reason that you're leaving the country. Hopefully it is. But yeah, have a safe trip. You know what I don't like from the characters and from ZZ? Shoot. I have no idea. I've seen ZZZ character designs. I've kept up with most of them just by virtue of being a gacha player. Whoops, I didn't mean to go there. Just by virtue of being a gacha player and being around the community and all that. Just a quick trip. Okay. Good. Still, have a safe trip. Oh, Jesus. I should... There we go. Whoops. Whoops. Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa! Excuse me? What happened there? It was freaking flinged. Hey, you... How dare you? How dare you? Come on now. No, you don't. I'm usually better at this. I don't know what's happening today. Tystel is ready. Use interact with it. Is it this thing? No, it ain't that thing. Hold on. Oh god, don't die. Don't you dare die on me. It's because I'm streaming. Whenever this is how things work normally. If you're streaming, you get a -1 on your gaming skills. It's because it's hard to game and be precise about the stuff that you choose to do, while also being, you know, speaking out loud and all that. Sort of happened out of the blue, but yeah, oh well. We deal with it. And we moved on. You'll be fine. Had a lot of trouble with the combat and we randomly switch characters I'm meaning to. It is a whole different system. I got used to it relatively quickly when I switched from playing with controller and to playing with keyboard and mouse somehow. Weirdly enough, I was better at ZZZ with keyboard and mouse than I was with controller. I don't know why. It was funny because I've played Honkai Impact for over 1,000 hours at this point. I'm decent at that game. Well, not decent, but I'm familiar with the mechanics of that game. I'm all right, I guess. I'm able to retain the second highest level of the end game sometimes, but not always. But ZZZ is kind of more complex. It feels like it has more moving parts than Honkai Impact, even though they both seem very similar. But yeah. What is it? It was a very casual when it comes to games and then ends up play combat. That is true as well. That is very valid. I too am a filthy casual and don't engage too much with the end game of any game that I play. I just engage to the point where I'm comfortable, you know, with my skill level, and then I call it a day, which is why I never really cared too much about whatever end game they add. The only one that I played the most of, I guess I would say, is Imaginary Theater, because I do find it fun somewhat. I do find it different. It is different than most other combat events, and it is easy enough that I can do it in the second to hardest difficulty without too much trouble. Though I have some rotations I did give up. Can we check that? Can I check that like from here? Do I have to go to Imaginary Theater? I don't want to go do that right now though. So, but yeah. So many female characters in background are trying to face having thigh high shorts, posing as much leg as possible. Oh yeah, Dari is posing half a cheek. I did see her. I did find her hot, but I don't know much of her character, so. For lack of a better word, I don't like saying it, but it is, for lack of a better word, ZZZ does have the more gooner design out of all the characters, out of all the Genshin games. For better or worse, I guess. I do remember there being like a small I don't know how big this controversy was because I did only see it from the outside, but I did notice it happening. Where I think there was a character, she had like blue hair, I forget her name. And she went through a redesign where they changed like her top. She used to have a top that covered most of her boobs and she had a little bit of under boob. And they changed it to a top that showed even more cleavage. And I think they made her boobs bigger. I remember that happening. And I was like, oh, huh. That's the first time I've seen a Hoyoverse do such a specific redesign like that out of the blue. Making something that was like less revealing to be more revealing. Like, if anything, they've done the opposite with Genshin, for example. Like, do people still remember what they did to where is she? Like, for example, my girl Rosaria, I'm still using her old outfit because we luckily had the chance to stay here. Whereas in CN, for example, she was switched to this. And then nowadays, if she shows up in like an event or something, this is the outfit that she's wearing because it's less revealing than this, which is fishnets. Lucia, yeah. It was more censorship. As in her house or in some countries, really. But I'm pretty sure like the current version is more revealing somehow. Yeah. But yeah, these were supposed to be for censorship reasons because it was at a time where they had some issues with the apparently like something that the CN government passed. Is it C? No, it is Lucia. Lucia was the one that had a redesign from beta. No. You stay with that one. I like that one more. I think this one is more fitting for Rosaria's personality. She's supposed to be a baddie like that. Who's the other one that they changed? Some of them I actually have kept their redesigns because they're subtle enough that I actually kind of enjoy them. One of them being Jean, for example. I like Jean's redesign more than her original. I still am upset. I'm sorry, armpit lovers, but I am still upset that she still has the detached sleeves. It makes no sense for her. But at least it's like less noticeable in this version of her outfit. I think this one's cooler for her. And her wait, how do you change? Her original one was this, which was even more clear because she had a boob window. Well, boob window cleavage. She had that. I don't mind that necessarily, but I do think this is prettier. And I do like the darker tones that it gives her outfit. Makes it stand out a bit more. I think just generally they made the blue darker, which fits nicer, I think, with her design. Jean, my beloved. I will never stop thinking she's the prettiest in Genshin. Even if Nicole has been shown and I may have changed my mind, I still think Jean is very, very pretty. Seed is Seed is the one that like pilots the mech, right? And then she gets outside of her mech and there's like a big shot of her feet. Yeah, I guess so. There's that. Oh, and the other one's Mona. I was thinking of building Mona, but I realized I don't necessarily have a good team to put her on. Mona's redesign is not one that I enjoy the most, but I understand. Like I whoops, that's not. I would see why some people would think this is too much because it is just a cat's. Is it called a cat's? How do you call this? It's like a full body swimsuit. I don't know what it is, but I think her like updated outfit is just not as good. Like, what the heck? Like, what the heck is that? Is that gap they're supposed to be? It's like it's uneven and everything. Like, what? What the heck? It just makes less sense. I don't like it as much. I'd much prefer this. I think there used to be like a bug in an earlier version that somehow made her fishnets disappeared, so she looked like she wasn't wearing anything in her pant with her thighs, and a lot of people like doing that, I guess. I mean, of course they did. Like, what the fuck? It's like it's like 2B from the Automata all over again. But yes, nowadays they don't do that anymore because they got characters like Mwalani or freaking Lauma I'll have fun Genshin fact if you didn't know about this. This view is important, I guess, just to show just how well endowed Lauma is. And then we switch to Rosaria once again. So that you may see that the difference is quite large. The funny part is that Rosaria had her boobs shrunk twice. Rosaria, when she first showed up in 1.1, I think it was, her boobs were massive. And then by her second appearance, her boobs were removed. Or I think it was even in that same patch that her boobs got smaller or something. And then by the time she got to be playable, her boobs were even smaller. So she's undergone 2 different modifications in this regard. So clearly, this isn't a problem anymore. It was just a phase that they had, I guess. Jane Doe trailers are being removed. They did? Like, I don't think they got removed here. Like, I can see them being removed in other countries, though. In other countries where that is a bit too much, I could see that happening. Wait, nothing nearby? Was it? Oh, I guess I did move quite a bit. Okay, I think I was like around here, and there was still some more treasure to be found. Ah, Jane Doe. I was still playing ZZZ when I was still playing ZZZ. Where the heck is that cave entrance, by the way? Like down here. Oh, I think I know where it is. I was still playing ZZZ when she came out because I remember getting her. So if I ever log back into my ZZZ account. Oh, this is closed. I can't open this. It's probably part of some quest or something. Or is there another entrance that I am not aware of? Doesn't seem to be that way. Usually when you see one-way entrances like this is because there's like a quest. But wait, no, there's another entrance. Hold on. From this side. Yeah. Basically, because I lose 3 stun moves away from typical styles in my body shape. Oh yeah, no, that there are absolutely no limits as to what character design can be in ZZZ. They really went all out. They are not restricted by body type or species or anything. I know that one of the newer characters is straight up just a robot, isn't it? The one that kind of looks like Zenyatta from Overwatch. But yeah. Does it make characters so wholesome? Isn't Manato like one of the big burly guys? Isn't he supposed to be like kind of a housemaid? Or something like that? I think I've seen like either official art or fan art of him being kind of like a maid. Wearing kind of like a maid outfit. Oh, I can open this. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, I remember this. There's one of these in like there's a few of these in Nadland as well. So I guess these there's also a feather here, which is a dust of enlightenment, which is a cool thing because it is an artifact reroll thing. So hell yeah, look at that. I didn't know that was there. He hasn't released? Oh, he hasn't released yet. Manato so wholesome. Yeah, it is the one that I was thinking. Okay. And he's like super big. He's like Varka isn't even that buff next to him. He was cooking dinner for his adoptive sibling. That's what it was. Oh, that's cute. I always love that contrast. That's the thing that Hoyo really likes to do, just generally, which is give a character a specific appearance that may elicit some very specific, response. Not necessarily a specific response, but like a stereotypical like big burly guy. You expect him to be serious and like angry and all that kind of stuff, and then have him be the most wholesome and cute guy ever. They like playing with that. They like making a character look a specific way, but then have their personality be very different in that regards. So yeah, they love doing that in all of their games, really. Oh, I'm drinking some water. The snatched waist. he is built like a freaking Dorito. A German Shepherd tyrant? Really? Wait, he is? I don't remember him having dog ears. He does? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Manato. ZZZ. Oh yeah, he does have dog ears. He is. His build is so funny to me. Like, and anatomically speaking, his are you blind? I don't remember. I've seen this guy like once or twice. I don't remember all of the details of his design. Come on, cut me some slack here. I don't play ZZZ. But it's not that I didn't see them. I didn't remember him being like that. All I remember about him is that he had red hair, which now I'm realizing is less red hair and more black hair with
I
red
don't know.
highlights.
It sounds like a skill issue.
It is not a skill issue, Jimmy. I've seen him once or twice. I haven't seen him once or twice, but I've seen it clearly not enough times to remember that he had like dog ears. But yeah, he does look cool. He does look cool. And I do appreciate, yeah, there's like a, yeah, there's like an animated short or an intermission teaser, sorry, of him dressed in like, yeah, he's got like an apron and everything. He's playing with kids. Ah, that's cute. Kind of reminds me of what is it? Of Kalpus in Honkai Impact, which Kalpus, or rather, or My Day, because My Day has a lot of those characteristics as well, where he looks big, burly, angry, like big, mad guy, and all that kind of stuff. But in reality, he's kind of just, cute and wholesome that likes to cook and all that kind of stuff. Both Kalpas and My Day have that kind of similar vibe. And this guy, I guess, gives me that same vibe. He is 19. I mean, I'm not surprised. This is some Jotaro Kujo type shit. Oh, I'm seeing his M6 Mindscape cinema thing. Oh, they you really made him fully shirtless, but no nipples. Still no nipples. They really don't like showing male nipples, huh? That's weird. I wonder why. Like I swear. I don't know. Oh well. Thought it was 27 or something. Yeah, that's what happens. That's often what happens with these kinds of characters. Who the hell made a? Don't why? Why is like the fourth row of results or third row of results is already a video of a naked mod. Come on now, Google. Censorship of it. Yeah, I imagine so. Anime tends to have that same rule too, where they can't show male nipples. Wait, question. Are we going into ads? Oh yeah, we are going into ads. Okay. We'll take a small little break. That way I go to the bathroom real quick. And we'll continue the yapping and exploration in a bit. Give me 1 sec. I don't want to interrupt that. I'm just going to put that there for a sec. Have ads started yet? Come on now. Twitch, start your stupid ads. I know you want to. Let me go to the bathroom. Ads starting soon? Start them now. I would start them manually if I could, but you've not given me the option. Okay, there we go. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Jimmy, you know what to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trust me, you do know what to do. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. What I missed? Nothing. We're good. We're chilling. Oh god, my neighbor's being loud again. I don't know why. He has such a loud... like such a loud laugh. He doesn't speak loudly. Well, sometimes he does speak loudly. But there's something about his specific laugh that is just loud. Gun problem has been recurring since launch. Most of the restaurant's characters were females. I did see that, what is it? Proportionally, CCZ has way more female characters than male characters. And this is true with most other Hoyo games, I think. Excluding Honkai Impact, because that one is truly all female. But Genshin has more girls than guys. Star Rail has more girls than guys, but it is a little bit more balanced. I think in Genshin it's 2-to-1, and in Star Rail it's also a little bit less close to 2-to-1, but still kind of close to 2-to-1. ZZZ though was the one that was the one that had the least, the smallest ratio. Only 4 S-rank males. All 4 S-rank males. Lycaon, Lighter, I do know them. Harumasa, I do know him, yes. And Hugo. Banyu is going to be the next one. Basically, anniversary to Lighter being released. Really? He's the... Since Hugo, the robot guy is the first S-rank male to be released? I take it the other males that released were not S-ranks and they were A-ranks. And how many of those were there? I know Mana does an A rank, because clearly you excluded him from that list. So, but that's crazy to me that there's so few. Like people complained about the lack of male characters, male 5-stars in Genshin, and that's only changing now, or male characters in general with Genshin, I think. That was a general complaint in Nadlin, I remember, because Nadlin males are specifically only Ifa, Ororon, and Kanich. It is barely over a year. That is true as well. That is true. I don't remember how the proportions. I don't remember how the ratio of male to female characters was 1 year into Genshin or 1 year into Star Rail. But I do know that ZZZ releases S-rankers at the same pace that Star Rail releases S-rank characters, for example. So it is different than Genshin. Genshin for a long time, for example, only had like 1 character per patch. 1 new 5-star character per patch. So it is slightly different. I don't know. But yes. But hey, at least you're getting something. And Genshin seems to kind of have moved away from that as well, because they've released what? Flynn's? Flynn's is someone. Varka is probably going to be relatively soon, if we're talking male playable 5-stars. Who's the other one? Iluga's there as well, who's a 4-star, the one that got recently announced. We literally have one right now, which is Durin. This is our current 5-star male running. So yeah, they kind of did make things a little bit better. But Nadlin, yeah, the only 5-star male in Nadlin is Kanich. The other males that are from Nadlin are Ifa and Ororon. And those are 4-stars. He's adorable. Oh, Durin. Durin is great. I do quite like Durin. What the heck is... Oh yeah, now we're outside. There we go. See, that was the one-way entrance. That was the place where I thought was the entrance, and it was in fact the exit. I do really like Durin, but I wonder how Durin is like for people that haven't. But where exactly do I need to be for that? I'm gonna teleport here. Second one should have been Capitano. I'm holding on hope. I feel like Capitano's story isn't over. I feel like they plan to wake him up at some point. I don't know exactly what I'm holding on hope for, But I do feel like his story is just simply not complete. I feel like whenever, kind of like how Mavuika's story doesn't seem complete, because there hasn't been any like any hubbub about the Fatui not taking Mavuika's gnosis. Like, Nadlin ended, and I think Nadlin was the first nation in all of Genshin whose story ended with the gnosis not being taken. Like, think about it. Ain't that weird? When Mondstadt ends, when the Mondstadt story ends, Venti gets his gnosis stolen by La Signora. When Liyue ends, we found out that Zhongli already traded off his gnosis to La Signora. Then Inazuma ends, and we find out that Yae gave away Raiden's gnosis to the Fatui as well. I believe he gave it to, what, Scaramouche was it at the time? What the fuck? Oh, there's a chest literally down there. Sumeru ends, and Nahida gives away the gnosis to Dottore to trade for information. Fontaine ends, and Nouvelette gives away the gnosis to Arlecchino as a way to compensate, as a way to like say thanks for Arlecchino's help in the flood situation. But then all of a sudden, Nadlin ends, and nobody really wants the gnosis. I mean, Capitano wanted the gnosis, but Capitano wanted Mavuika's gnosis not because of what the Tsaritsa wanted, not because of her plan. He wanted the gnosis to enact his own plan to save Nadlin. And then he ends up agreeing with Mavuika at the end of the day and being like, you know what, you were right. We're gonna try your plan of saving Nadlin this other way. And then her plan worked. So he was like, okay, fine, I don't need the gnosis anymore. So Mavuika still has her gnosis, and the Tsaritsa needs that gnosis to fulfill her plan. That is literally the last gnosis that she's missing. And I get that we're in nod-krai right now, and there is like a whole other thing happening. But eventually, when we move on to mainland Nesnaya, the Tsaritsa's gonna want Mavuika's gnosis. So I clearly there's more to do there, and maybe that involves Capitano somewhat waking up or something. I'm on that copy. Yeah, like I feel like there's so much about Nadlin and Mavuika and Capitano that we still have not. Did Nahida only give out the Electro-gnosis? Oh, right. Nahida did have the Electro-gnosis. I don't know why I'm walking around back and forth, because I'm speaking. That's why. Also, hi, Dez. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. I'm yapping a lot about the Genshin story now, because that's what we're doing while I am exploring and getting chests and stuff. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yes, Nahida got the Electro-gnosis after we defeated Scaramouche. And she did just give Dottore the Electro-gnosis because she had no use for it. Her own Dendro-gnosis, though, she gave away when Dottore told her about the fake sky. Dottore gave her information about the false sky in Teyvat, and Nahida took it because I guess she thought it was important enough that it was worth trading her gnosis away. So yeah, it's interesting to know. I'm interested to know where all that's gonna lead up, because again, Mavuika still has her gnosis, so what the fuck is up with that? We're going to have to return to Nadlin at some point to deal with that. And I do think eventually the Tsaritsa will get all the gnosis. I feel like it's only a matter of time, whether it is by force or Mavuika gives it away or something. I don't know. But the story kind of does seem to imply that we're heading into a position where we're heading into a point where the Tsaritsa enacts her plan and she goes to fight the Heavenly Principles, and we kind of side with her, maybe. I don't know. We don't exactly know what the Tsaritsa plans to do with all her gnosis, but we do know that she wants to oppose the Heavenly Principles. And opposing the Heavenly Principles kind of lines up with what the Traveler wants to do as well. So it will be interesting to see how that gets handled. But that is probably stuff for 6.0 or whatever the next patches are going to be called, because these are Luna patches. They're part of Song of the Welking Moon, not 6.0. Or 7. I think I still internally just think of them as like 6 point something. Like, we're on 6.2 right now, even though they called it 6.3, even though they called it Luna 3. We're in 6.2. And the next patch is 6.3. Okay, let me go fight these guys just because I've been yapping too much here. And I finished speaking my main idea, the main thing that I wanted to bring up. Ow, how dare you? How dare you do that? Come on now. Give me that. Give me that chest. What is there to check there? But yeah, we're kind of knee deep in the nod-krai story right now, and this involves Columbina and Dottore. Because I'm curious as to what even in the last even in the most recent story quest, there's a point where Arlecchino's like, I highly doubt the Tsarisa will be okay with what Dottore is doing right now, so I'm gonna go speak to her. And it's like, interesting. Because the Fatui, the Harbingers tend to have a reputation for kind of just doing their own thing. And they don't all have like proper loyalty to the Tsaritsa. They all, and the Tsaritsa doesn't exactly want that either. She does give them free reign to basically do what they want. But it is interesting to see how she would react to Dottore using the moon powers, which is something that potentially could interfere with the Tsaritsa's own plans. You can just go 4 or 5 years calling patches X point Y, X point Y, and then suddenly switch it up, and then people are going to using the same numbering system. It's not even like people using the same numbering system. The title screen, I think, still uses the 6.0, and I think if you look at like leaks and stuff like that, internally, I think they still call these patches 6 point something. But I understand the reasoning behind it, though. I understand the reasoning behind it. Supposedly these Luna patches in Song on the Welcoming Moon as a whole wasn't exactly planned, and they decided to do it when they realized that, hey, our world is quite big, and there's a lot of things that we leave up to the interpretation of the players, and a lot of people are missing these things because it's hidden in like very specific flavor text that most people don't read, or very specific world quests that a lot of people may not have done for whatever reason. And so we want to cram as much as we can of that into the main story, which I think is good, because I don't consider myself a lore expert by any means, but I do consider myself a lore enjoyer, and I have gone out of my way to read some of the flavor text that maybe the general player has not read. Which is fine, because everybody plays the game at their own pace and all that kind of stuff. But if they're going to start to introduce concepts and stuff that were introduced in those basically flavor text into the main story, and they're going to have stuff like that play out in the main story, then it is interesting to have kind of like a catch-up story where they introduce these things more naturally within the context of the main story. Some things they've handled better than others. Like, for example, Arlecchino talking about Perinheri, I think was really well done. She basically tells you what it's important to know about what that book says, and at the same time tells you there's more in this one book that you can read. And then the other one that isn't as natural was Sandrone just randomly talking about Alan Guillotine and all of that. I thought that was handled a bit weirdly, kind of out of nowhere in the last patch. But oh well. In retrospect, I don't know if there would have been a better place to put it, but we'll see. Dino Nuggets. Could you believe I've never had Dino Nuggets? I mean, they're not a thing here exactly. For this day, also, hi Fex, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just yapping about Genshin, and while I'm exploring, because I had nothing else to do today. So these operations will be temporarily suspended. The time of its reopening will be announced separately. Transport routes have been rerouted to South Harbor. Goods entering the Design Bureau should proceed via the South Harbor. South Harbor would be that one, I take it. Yeah, it has to be, because this is south. This is north. This is north. I think this is, yeah, northeast, west, south. Yes, I remember. What the north, south, east, west. What did I say? Don't know. This game just jumped in to say hi. Hope you have a good day. Oh, hello. Hi. I appreciate that. Appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. To be fair, you don't necessarily need to know much about this game to be on stream. because I'm just running around and finding chests. I'm just exploring as you would an open world game. I am discussing lore, but that's just because the conversation kind of just drifted into that territory. We can yap about anything, honestly. Weast. I am a supporter of that, of calling directions like that. What do you mean? What do you mean northwest? Call it nest. Why not? Again, why more word when few do trick? Where the heck do I need to go? Oh, that chest in there. Okay, hold on. How do I get that though? Probably involves some sort of puzzle. Maybe it involves this thing. Does this give me? Yes. I can push that and I can operate the cleaning bot. Yeast. Oh, hey, that's a... Can I? Oh, wait, no. I can't exactly grab it yet, but I can grab this, move it here and open that up and be like, be what? Do what? Okay. West and east would be weast. Yes. But that wouldn't make any sense. I meant more in the sense of the in-between directions, right? Because you got southwest. Why not just call that swest? Or cest? Or northwest. Call it nwest or nest. And then southeast, call it seast. And then the other one would be neast. I'm thinking hard here. We can propose these. Like, bring me to the whoever is the one that decides these things. ISO, the International Standards Organization. Friggin' think about this, man. It would be way easier. Okay. What the heck do I do here? Can I break that from the outside? Do I have to break that from the outside? I might have to break that from the outside. Let's check. It should be one of these. It looks like I should be able to break it, but if I need to have energy though. I need to have like the energy thing. How do I do that? Where do I do that? Up here? Anything? You got something up here for me? No? Is there something that allows me to have a charge nearby? If you go far enough east, you arrive from the west, which means you would pass through west. I guess you are right. We can probably incorporate it into the standard, but it might make things confusing. I didn't mean to do that. It might make things a bit confusing, but if you think about the roundness of planet Earth, you are 100% correct. So it should be considered. If it's going to be a new international standard, it has to be considered. Can I push this again? No. But a north or south? North or south? Yes. That's depending on which direction. If you're walking north and if you're going through the north and then you wrap around to go underneath from underneath, you basically went north. But if you do the opposite, you're doing south. So yeah, it depends on which direction you're going. If you're going to east to west, you're going west. But if you're going to west to east, you're going... Wait, that would be... Both of them would be west. Or do we just call it east? We cancel out the things. That's the problem. Is that north and east and west only have like one letter in difference. So what do we do there? Our standard is starting. Our standard is starting to get a bit more complicated than it seems. I was gonna have be a SpongeBob reference. What did I accidentally make a SpongeBob joke? It might be. I'm not original enough to come up with original jokes sometimes. Patrick with the compass and there is a Weast thing? Really? I don't remember this SpongeBob episode. What the heck? How the heck do I open up that stupid gate? Like what am I missing here? Oh, I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. We need to bring this motherfucker closer to here and leave it here. Because I think what happens there is that all of a sudden when I arrive here, I'm going to have a charge that allows me to break things. Yep, I was correct. That was the trick. That was the trick. There you go. I had to think a little bit. Just a small amount. Just a tiny little bit. Oh, with Mr. Krabs obsessed with a board game? I mean, I've watched a fair bit of SpongeBob when I was a kid, but I don't think I watched enough to remember what that was. Well, I can't just shit here. Can I bring the bot all the way to here, or is it still locked in there? Probably locked in there. Can I even keep moving the thing? I can. So hi, Selma. Oh, no, out of range. Never mind. Okay, I won't do it then. Hi, Selma.
I may be cringe, but I am free.
I am glad that you think that, Jimmy. I do applaud you for embracing the cringe part of you. I too am the same. The opposite of Weast would be East. Est. It would just be Est. Yeah. That's the end of West and then the E of East. That's true. We just call it Est. We can't call it East. Or, yeah, it's just Est. That's truly what it is. Yeah, it has to be that. That makes the most amount of sense. Hi, Selma. We're talking about a new potential standard for naming the directions. You still got your standard north, west, east, and west. North, south, east, and west. But we're proposing changing northwest to west, for example. And then Sewer also proposed that since the Earth is round, when you go in one direction, you eventually circle out from the next one, from the opposite one. So we need to have names for going north to west, we need names for going north to south. So that would be Nouth or Noth, Nouth should be Nouth, right? I guess, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's our new standard that we're planning to introduce. We need to have a written plan for it. We need to find a way to present it to the ISO, the International Standards Organization. I'm sure they'll have a field day with it. But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful day. I am 1% cringe and 99% extra cringe. Hell yeah, love to see that. Oh wait, there's a robot up there. How do I get up there? What the heck? What am I missing here? How do I get up there? Do I just climb? Wait, there's like rocks over there. What the heck is that? What is happening here? We'll discuss the important info about stuff that is just silly no matter how. Yeah, no, this is very important. I completely agree that we should be taking into consideration these things. This is a good proposition that we're making. Can I just get all of these from here? Do I just have to get all of these from here? I'm just stealing a bunch of Mora from the Fatui. That's great. Serious business, yeah. I'm a businessman with a business plan. The Marked Band. Have you ever heard that song by Tom Cardy? Shit slaps. What am I doing here? These Nefer noises are quite something. Wait, okay, so hold on. There's a robot over there. Do I just like get close to it? Businessman is great. I'm a businessman with a business plan. You're definitely not a cop. Why'd you say you're not a cop? I can't remember the whole lyrics, but it is great. Oh, wait, I literally just had to stand up here. Yeah. It was just that easy. There's an animated music video for it. It is not official because it is not on Tom's own channel. But someone made a full animated video for it, and it's great. It's absolutely great. I love that song. If you haven't heard Tom Cardy, beyond his most popular songs, I guess I highly recommend checking him out. He has this uncanny ability to make like songs that have very silly topics, but musically speaking, they are absolute bangers. Like musically speaking, the guy knows what he's doing, and then the lyrics that he puts on top of those instrumentals that he does are just very silly. An animatic of the sniper dot bit, and one of the guys slaps a dot into the other. You should do it. Why not? I mean, I know that there's a full animated video out there, but if you have gags that they haven't been done, then why the heck not? Animatics tend to be very popular on YouTube, especially those for like musicals and stuff. I know for a fact that 90% of the reason why people are super into Epic the Musical is because so many people have done so many animatics about it. I'm pretty sure you can watch. You could watch an animatic version of Epic the Musical, and you would experience Epic the Musical in its entirety. Like, you don't even need to sit down and listen to the songs. You could just watch animatics because there's at least one animatic of every song. So hell yeah. Kind of like Hamilton as well. Hamilton is fully sung through, so if you listen to all the songs, you basically already get the full picture. But at the same time, a lot of people have done Hamilton animatics. So if you need a visual accompaniment to the songs, you can watch those, and those are free on YouTube, and you will get the full story. What's the Mario one that Tom Hardy made? I don't think I remember. I mean, he's done some. It might have been in a short even. It might not have a full version. Lord knows that some of my favorite stuff that Tom Hardy has made has just lived in a YouTube short, and he hasn't really made a full version of it. Or maybe not that I'm aware of. For example, I think one of my latest. I think one of the latest ones he did that is my favorite is Basketball Pope. It was so funny too because it was before the new Pope got revealed, if you will. He made Basketball Pope, and the whole crux of that song is that the Vatican has to choose a new Pope, but they they put in a new rule where it says that the Pope has to be able to dunk. And then he twists it into the title song, the intro song for like a sitcom in CBS or something. It's great. It's like this, it says something like the devil's playing deep, and guess what? This new Pope can dunk. It's so good. It's so good. And then it's funny because then the new Pope was revealed or announced, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And turns out that the new Pope is from Chicago, and he went to a very prominent basketball college. And so he was kind of prophetic with it. He kind of is prophetic. And I don't know if the Pope actually played basketball, but he went to a basketball college. So hey, there you go. Serious art of silly subjects. Yeah, that's the best. It's why shitposts work so well. Like, well-made shitposts are some of my favorite pieces of content on the oh god, on all of the internet by far. And in part is why I did. Oh, that's just a. I hate it when these chests just kind of blend into the environment. It's kind of how I operate a lot with a lot of my sillier stuff on the internet. Like, I want to make things that are silly, but at the same time, I want to make them good. It's why I think the Cali lo-fi song works so well, because it's an honest to goodness lo-fi track that I just happen to put in a lot of Cali screams in it. And it seems to have resonated with a lot of people, and even Callie herself, because she outright said, yeah, it's a good lo-fi song. It's silly, but at the end of the day, it's a good lo-fi song. And a lot of comments I've gotten were like, this sounds really good. This sounds just like a very good lo-fi song. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's just, if you want to make silly stuff on the internet, don't skimp on the effort. If you put in a good amount of effort on something that is ultimately very silly, it'll end up being even better on top of it being silly. So hell yeah, embrace that. Be one with the shitpost. Go once again, be cringe, because that is also being free. Do we have more chests and stuff that I haven't got? Yes, at least one that's in there. Wait, no, this isn't a different level. No, it isn't here. Oh, what the heck level is this? I've been around here, but I have no idea what level this is. Above or below? don't know me, unpredictable. Oh, below. Okay. Oh, that. What the fuck? This chest is here. Are you guys gonna wake up? Yeah, you are. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! I didn't realize that I am inside here, and then they can bring. Okay, thank God. Alert lifted. Okay, good. Scared me for a second. I forget that inside the Fatui place, you can get. Oh, down here. Wait! Don't call shit. You can go down here, while the elevator's not in there. Aha. Oh shit, there's more Fatui in here. Okay, that's fine. We can kill them. Get out. No. Don't you dare. Did we get the other one? We did, thank God. Okay. Ooh. We're good. Have I missed anything from around here? Why do I hear sparkles? Oh, I don't hear sparkles anymore. It might have been because of one of the things that I dropped. Oh boy. Oh, there's a chest up there too. Look at that. The game didn't mark me that one, but it was very clear that I could have gotten it. I want to know, the logic of having an outpost of Fatui members here. Oh, Jesus. Don't you dare push me out. No. No. How dare you? No. Okay, thank God. Okay. This feels like a very random place to keep a lot of soldiers, but you know what? I'm not gonna question the logic of the Fatui here. Have I been here? I do believe I have been here. Have I been down there? Yeah, I think if you drop down there, you die. Maybe if you hit one of those things. I don't know. Are there more chests around here? Yes. Oh, look at that. That's a viewpoint. I don't collect these things, but whenever I find one, might as well grab it. New World's Prelude. That's what this thing is called? Huh. Well, I guess we haven't fully found out what this thing is used for anyways. Right? I don't think we have. Anything down here? No? Okay, well then. Wait. Yeah, the chests that are around here are in the same level, so I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to go back to where I was. God dang it! I didn't realize. Okay, so where was it? It was, where's the elevator? It was underneath the elevator shaft. Bap. And then from here. Oh, those platforms over there. How do you get there? I take it we just go to another pipe. That seems reasonable to me, but maybe there's a better. Yeah, it definitely expects me to be in those. Wait, what? Oh, no. I have to go through the pipe. I have to go through this one into that layer because in there is where those chests are. Yes. I remember there being a time in Genshin's history where they would do like one-time domains, kind of like, you know, the wait here, let me see. And there's some of them are in Mondstadt, for example. I think this one isn't. Well, this one is kind of it. But this one, they've added a bunch of trials in here. This one has that. Whoops, I didn't mean to teleport there. God damn it. But this domain was a one-time domain, which is basically just a small little dungeon that had some enemies to fight there or something like that, and it had some small rewards. It's like tiny little dungeons that you could explore outside of being in the open world. Eventually, they kind of stopped doing that, which some people got upset about. But in reality, they didn't really get rid of them. They just repurposed them. Nowadays, you got full areas that are part of the open world that feel like a proper dungeon or something. Like the entirety of the... Oh, no, don't bring the elevator here. No. I want to go up. Up. There you go. Thank you. Like there's a quest. There's one of the major side quests in nod-krai, which has you exploring most of the Fatui headquarters here. That is really fun. It has a very interesting, it has a very fun NPC that looks very unique too. I think she has a unique model. I forget her name. I think it was Nesha something or something like that. And it has like a self-contained story and everything like that. And it is also a story that is somewhat connected to other stories of that are scattered around nod-krai, around the treasure left behind by Reed Miller. There's a lot of cool stuff that they've been doing in the side quests that are of nod-krai, which reminds me kind of like the best parts of the Fontaine world quests, which also were similar in the sense that they took you through, oh Jesus Christ, they took you through some very interesting, oh god, places which kind of felt like one-time domains. Oh, I thought you would be a little bit more difficult than that. I went all out because you had a dedicated health bar, so I thought, never mind then. All of those ultimates were completely unnecessary. Oh well. That's fine. I lived. That's what's important. They gave her a full health bar. I thought I ran into like a freaking local legend or something. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank God. Didn't feel like I was going to make that, but it was a very easy jump at the end of the day. This goes up, I take it? What the? Where am I? What the? Oh. Never mind. Whoops. It was coming down. I thought that was the elevator. It's, God damn it. How do I get back up? Wait. Wait. I got it. Hold on. Never mind. I don't got it. Hold on. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. Look, I just need to be able to go back to where I was because I accidentally fell underneath the... This is a very stupid predicament I find myself in. There we go. Okay, I did it. I was about to switch to Zhongli or Kazuha or someone. One of those that can like jump up. Jump up a bit higher than usual. Hey y'all, how you doing? I hope I'm not interrupting anything important. I'm gonna destroy the living shit out of you. I'm gonna steal your treasure, if you'll excuse me. I like that all of these are precious chests too. They give a lot of Luna sigils and Primo gems as well. I feel like I gained like 100 Primo gems just by doing this today. That's not something you can interact with. Oh, this is room for a Roomba, but I don't think it's over here. So I take it this was somewhere that you could visit from a different room. And what level is this? Oh, this is outside. That's on the outside. Oh, jeez. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom once again, but like we haven't hit ad time yet, or we have actually kind of. Stretching. Okay. I'm still gonna keep streaming and yapping though. We're not calling it a day. No. This has been a short stream so far. How's my exploration percentage of this place? Have I gone to 90% or something? Because I think, yeah, because I can offer these here. Meeting Point, Final Night Cemetery awaits construction. There you go. See, I could trade in a lot of those things. Is my exploration rating over 90% here? Because I think I needed that. It's 99. So if I pick up those few chests that I have remaining over there, probably gonna get it to 100%. So I guess we're gonna do that, and we're gonna clear out the other thing. I'm gonna clear out the statue there. Then we can move on to another one of the other one of the main islands. We can go to Lempo Island or Hisi Island. and wrap up on these things. Properly wrap up an exploration. On exploration here before we move on to the new place in Nod-krai. Whatever the hell the new area is going to be. That being said, I like you to keep listening to this music because it's freaking banger. The Fatui area here. Pretty cool BGM it has. Unless you're gonna end it and you're not gonna loop it. You're not gonna loop it. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna put my own stuff then. We can switch it though. We can change. We can change it from the cute to baja fidelidad. Why not? It's been a while since I used it. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and all that, and I'll be right back. Oh shit! I need to mute the microphone just in case. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Jimmy. Once again, you know what to do.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Poliwag, Butterfree. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, clearly you know what to do. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. That took a bit longer. Where were we? It was funny. I opened up the door to my room, and I was greeted with my controller's lights turning on. Because I think they power down. I think they power down when I'm not using the controller. So, what was it? How the fuck do I get there? But yeah, no, I think they power down when I'm not using the controller. And so, oh shit, these are up here. And so, when I got close, I guess, what the fuck, he's back? Wait, can I fight him again? Is he like a tougher boss now? Oh shit, wait, this might be fun. But yeah, when I come back, I guess it turns on. I think they blink when it's like in low power or something. They just blink. Okay, you guys. Getting rid of you just in case. Why would I be? You could I noticed that you could examine these things, but like none of it really like does anything, and it's just a small little cute thing that you can do, I guess, just because it's funny. But this guy is the final boss of the quest line where you explore this facility. But I wonder if he has like a tougher version of him that you can fight. It seems as if he does. I am kind of scared because I realize that I'm not doing that much damage to him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Move away. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Well, do you hit him with... Jesus, what? Wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna die. Jesus, I wasn't equipped with my food, and so I was dying. Hold on, I'm moving away. No. Hold on, I'm restarting this. I was not prepared by that, clearly, and I... Whoops. Okay. Let me heal. And let me quickly go back to my food. There was a crab as well that I think I did fight, or maybe I didn't. I think I died very, very stupidly to the crab boss. But yeah, these are like secret bosses, I guess, that kind of like local legends, but you need to unlock them by doing the quest line first. Because there are, I think if you go to Catherine, she tells you, like, you have like a board or something where you can see them. But to unlock them in the first place, you have to do some quests. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can fight this motherfucker. If not, I just move on and I get all the chests from here. Because this is purely optional. There might be an achievement or something for this. Kind of like there is for local legends. Oh, great. Llama got hit now. No, you don't. Oh, boy. No, move away from that. Jesus. Get away from those. What the hell? Okay, I got it. There you go. And now he's powered down. I wasn't doing enough lunar damage, I take it. Oh, do I? Oh, no, you don't. I am locked in right now. Keep doing that one. That one actually is great because I'm not in it. Not that one. That one's a bit more annoying to dodge, but I can. Oh, that's bad. I didn't realize you weren't done with that attack. Oh, great. You're fucking... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, you're gonna do it again. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh! There we go. That shit recharges very quickly. It was annoying to try and keep it down. Well, that's gonna be a long combo. He's does he have another one? No, he doesn't. Okay, good. We should be done though. We should be done if we just do boom boom and then this. There you go. Oh, see, there you go. Completed. Destroy something something. Ah. So it does count as a local legend. Ooh, that's curious. Ooh, okay. That's a fun fight. That is honestly a fun fight. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to gather something from you. Ooh, you. Need to get in here most likely, right? Grab that. Have him open that. Ah, and we can open this chest here. Gotcha. Dope little thing. The local legends are some of the most fun things that they've introduced in the open world. I really enjoy them being here. Wait, hold on. Do we need to... I think we need to stay here. No, because that means that the little thing that we need is not there anymore. Oh no, it is still there. And I said nothing. That means that when we get close to this other thing, this puzzle, I do like it. It doesn't seem very difficult. Genshin doesn't have that many difficult puzzles, but wait. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Not helping you? But I did it already. Did I not? Just go around and get this? that didn't seem particularly difficult. I realized that the little keycard thing would stay here, so I just went around it. I'm sorry. I may have been done. No, you're okay. I struggled with other puzzles that are probably way easier. We all have that one moment. Don't worry about it. Wait. Whoop, that's food. Wait, was there another one that I missed?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me? Nothing. Well, depending on who you ask, I guess there may be some things that one could consider being wrong with me, but it is regardless. I live regardless. Unless you said that about Selma, in which case, come on, no need to do that. Selma is fine. Come on now, you don't need to put Selma down like that. Come on, Jimmy. Selma just wasn't able to do a puzzle that in retrospect was very easy, and we all had moments where we struggled like that. It's okay. Come on now, just be more accepting. I don't know if this is the best way to get to where I want to be going right now. It probably is not. I'm gonna stop doing that. I think it's probably better if I climb from here, probably, right? Yeah. Because I essentially need to climb that thing. Or I could just go into this tank, and that's even better. There we go. Okay, I wonder where exactly this chest is. If it's in the absolute highest level, or if it's just underneath here. It's just there. That's a luxurious chest even. Hell yeah. You'd love to see it. This is a very obvious spot to put a chest, so I'm not even that surprised. And a more obvious place to put an oculi. That is true. Okay. Now we need to climb up there. Or somehow get up there. Do I switch to a team that will allow me to do this quicker, or do I just say fuck it and I try to climb with these characters? Should be able to do it like this. After being so nice to him, he hates me. He does do that. I don't think... I wouldn't say that Jimmy has like a bipolar thing going on. I just think he's forgetful and he forgets when people is nice to him. And so that leads to sometimes being nice and bad to the same person. That's just because he's just like that. He is not the brightest. He is not the brightest kid. I will say that. Even higher than this? Oh, like literally the top, huh? Okay, well I'll keep climbing then. This hasn't been particularly difficult so far. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's very bright. What the fuck? How are you supposed to do this on your own? I mean, I have an idea. I have an item here that might just straight up allow me to do this. Not exactly. It is not that strong of a gust. Okay, well then... Wait, no, hold on. I want to do this flying water, but yeah, but I want to be able to do this without relying on some of the busted movement characters. Because I could easily just fly there using Chaska or Mavuika, you are right. Or even the typical Zhongli pillar combo. But they never lock things... They never lock these things behind. Hell, you can probably do this with Geo Traveler, if anything. Geo Traveler might give you enough height already. Okay. We're switching teams then. Fuck it. If there's a path thingy. That might be. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Let's pay closer attention to this. Maybe one that's like hidden underneath here or something. Feels weird that they would just say, hey, fuck you, go get the... Hey, fuck you, get a character that can, like, help you with these. Because with the Geo Traveler, you can put 2 rocks on top of one another, right? So if you put 2 rocks on top of one another, that is kind of like... That is kind of like, what was it? Like Zhongli Spiller, just a little bit jankier. There may be a Sealy thing or whatever, one of those things that creates a path for you, but I don't have the patience to try and find it, and it's right there. Hell, I don't even need to switch to a character that can fly. I bet Shen Yun with her triple jump can do it already. Yeah. There you go. Gimme. Right there, baby. Yay. Wait, no, not there. I want to go to the party thing. I like using Shen Yun, but right now my jam is Nefer. I'm in my Nefer phase of this game. I've moved past my what was it? My Veressa phase. There was a point in time not long ago where my Veressa Overload team was the most fun team to play. And I still think it's a very fun team to play. But I kind of got too tired of using it in a way. Like, I used it for everything, and it's like, there's got to be more fun, more other teams that are still fun to play. And then I got Nefer, and I built this team, and I'm like, okay, now I'm doing it. And it's nice for... It's nice for nod-krai as well, because so much of nod-krai is specifically tailored to, you know, nod-krai characters. So it's nice that I can do this. But if I hadn't pulled for Nefer or Llama, I would most definitely still be using the Veressa team. Because my Veressa team is strong enough that it can curb stomp anything. Oh, okay. See, we have the crapped Tsar, but I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it because I think I died like an idiot when I tried to fight it. Oh, and I haven't done this one, the Bell of Morning Echoes. I haven't found this one yet. But this one I did. Oh, and you do get... Ooh, avoid getting hit by any of Raskolnikov's electro attacks. Next refresh in 10 hours. Wait, what? Oh, so he's not going to be there now? Oh. So he is kind of like a weekly boss, like a not necessarily a weekly, but not necessarily like a weekly boss, but it's kind of like a daily boss that you can repeat. In that regard, it's exactly the same as it's a local legend. It's a local legend. It's just that it has a mark in the map and stuff, which is neat. And instead of having achievements locked behind it, it has like specific rewards that are in the Adventurers Guild thing. Ah, that's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Because other local legends have achievements attached to them. But I don't think they give out 20 primo gems. I don't think each achievement of each local legend achievement gives that many primo gems. Where would I find it? I think they're in the Duelist series, actually. Yeah, local legend The Peak, for example. Defeating it only gives 5 primo gems. And then there's like 2 other tiers, which one gives 10 and then the other gives 20. One of them is just defeating it. The other one is defeating it and is doing one specific thing around it, and another thing is doing another specific challenge. It is exactly the same setup. It's just that they're first of all, they give more rewards. The nod-krai ones. Like, look at this shit. Avoid getting hit by any of Raskolnikov's electro attacks. That's one. And then it gives first of all, it gives these things, but whatever. But it gives more primo gems. This would have been an achievement in the previous system. Each of them would have been an achievement. Fighting him, avoiding getting hit by any of his electro attacks. That seems not particularly difficult, but I did get hit by it a lot of times. And then if you get 7 of these, you get the that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, I kind of want to do this. I do like the item frame. I do like the item frame. Not the item frame, the profile frame. That's pretty cool. The craft czar wasn't particularly difficult. It just had some mechanics about it that were a bit more annoying. That's what ended up killing me. And I was like, god damn it, fuck it. But yeah, the crab. It is the crab. Pretty sure. You can target it. You can target it like you can target this one. It's like go. Crab is in there. One of them is defeating the local legend, and then another one is converting at least 10 of the targets. And then I'll shoot down the crab before it executes its almighty bombardment for the second time. Jesus Christ. We can try it. We can try it. We can try it once. I remember this one being a bit more involved. The previous one was just a regular ass fight. This one has like a specific mechanic to it. I think. Let's see. What do you do? Do you have a... So yeah, these things. There we go. I'm doing lunar. I'm blooming. I'm blooming right now. See, it's got mechanics. It's a bit more involved. Wait, what? Where'd he go? Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Oh yeah, hold on. Wait, what? Why am I not causing... Why am I not... Why am I not doing the thing? Am I doing it wrong? What's going on here? They all exploded. And Loma died. Oh, that's not good for me. Jesus Christ, I forgot that I didn't... No, stop it! It's probably... Stop hitting me. Yeah, you have to do lunar charge or something. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, but like, what the heck? Does this not do lunar charge? It does, and it hits them like that. Yeah, okay, that's what I needed to do, I guess. Problem is that I can't revive Nefer now. But I can do this, I guess, and that does some damage. Let me revive Nefer. God damn it, I wasn't paying attention and then I died like an idiot. This is what happened last time, and the problem is that I wasn't paying any attention, and then that also led to me losing Lauma there, so. Music goes freaking hard as well, though. Oh, Jesus, eat like that. Run from there! Lauma, Lauma. Alright, can I revive her? Not yet. 16 something seconds. Wait, okay. Hold on. I got it. This time, I know. This time I know full well. You do this, and you do charge with Lauma. That does it. And then I can revive Nefer. Oh my god! Thank you for the bits, cutie android. Welcome on in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for the very generous first time chat and the bits. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm struggling here with a crab star because I'm an idiot, but I'm getting it now. There we go. I did it. I converted at least 10 of them. Did I get the third one as well? Probably not. No, I only got the first two. That's understandable. That is very understandable that I was not able to get the... I think the trick to this one is that you have to defeat him before he does his second round. That's so annoying because you need to get it costs 7 to get the first. It costs 7 thingies to get the first profile frame. And because it costs 7, that means that if you do the 3 ones, if you do the 3 challenges for, yeah, the third one is always going to be the most difficult one. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I still have to find this one though. I haven't finished this quest. Favorite character? Favorite in Genshin in its entirety? To play or just overall? Because overall, I would say that so far it has not changed, and it is Jean. It remains to be seen if, like, for example, when Nicole fully releases and we have more of a view on her character, Nicole might become my new favorite character because I relate to her so much. And also she's very pretty. But that hasn't happened yet. We haven't interacted too much with Nicole. But with Jean, we know a lot more about Jean, and I like Jean a lot. It's been like that since launch. She was my favorite character in launch, and then I got her and I played her a lot, and she remained my favorite character since. Other characters that I really enjoy, for example, Raiden. Fucking love Raiden. She's great. Farina, she's great as well. Farina just straight up might be one of my favorite characters in Genshin as well. Just directly, just not that I really like. Not just that I really like, just I think one of the better written characters in Genshin in general. Mavuika, I really like Mavuika. Arlecchino, I also really like. I think Hu Tao is another one of my favorite characters in the game. There was a recent event not too long ago where they kind of faked out her death, I remember, that I think was really good to her character, and I really enjoyed it. Also, hi Lizard, welcome on in. It is Friday. It is Fat Fuck Friday or Flatworm Friday, depending on which one you subscribe to. Oh, and then the other one that is like up there for me is Ganyu. It's been a while since we saw Ganyu in the story, but she's remained one of my favorite characters as well. Just love her design and her personality. She's just sweet. Here's Arlecchino, first character I enjoyed to Triple Crown. Yeah, that's good. I've Triple Crowned a lot of characters, like Jean, for example. But I don't usually Triple Crown characters. I tend to save up on these things. I tend to save up on them, not because I don't want a Triple Crown. Oh, I really like Sillyness as well. And Nahida. Nahida I think is very cute. I Triple Crown Nahida somehow. I forgot about that. Kokomi, you're alright. Lauma, I really like Lauma. And Nefer. But like recent characters, Nefer and Lauma have been some of my favorite characters. And then I'm waiting for Columbina. It's a reason why this stream is called the Columbina waiting room. TF2 better. That is a very unrelated comment to make on this stream, but okay, I guess. If you like Team Fortress 2 better than Genshin, sure. I don't know what any of them have to do with each other, but I don't know how much money Nahida cost me when she released. Oof. Oof. Okay, we won't. I am strictly a, ooh, you're one of these things. I am strictly a free-to-play player. I've paid a couple of the battle passes a few times just to get some weapons. And that's about it. But yeah. I try to stay mostly free-to-play, but I also don't tend to get like character weapons or character constellations a lot. So most of my 5 stars, for example, are at C0 and I'm using their free-to-play weapon. It is rare whenever I get a character and their weapon. I'm just gonna, you know what? I don't care about what you're doing here, Virus Gamer. You're just being annoying. Bye. Okay. I had an Elu Hyper Bloom team. Oh yeah, okay. I was free to play until she released. I see why you would want that. Yes, I do understand, and that's fine. And listen, if you were being responsible about it, you're fine. I don't mind people spending a lot of money in this game as long as they're responsible about it, you know. Because like if you tell me that you need to pay rent or something and that you you spend $600 on Genshin and all of a sudden you can't afford rent, I'm like, my guy, you have a problem. But if you spend $600 and you still on Genshin and you still had enough to pay rent and, you know, live for like a month, I'm like, yeah, you know what, that's valid. Use your money how you freaking want it, my guy. That's another one. Being picked apart by people with hidden agendas. Maybe Saren wants a piece of the pie too. I don't know who that is. I like your outfit, kid. What the heck? How come I've never seen this kid? Look at his fit. He's got some drip. What the heck? Cool looking hat, cool looking overalls. Look at him. Good thing. Sorry, I was drinking some water there. I went to full pity and lost my 50-50%. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's me as well. I save up a lot. Like, I'm going to show you. Look, don't get scared. That's about as much as that. That's how much I have saved up. And this is from being free to play and playing this game a lot. I went through a dry spell where I didn't pull for pretty much any character for like 3 different patches in a row. And I did get kind of lucky with some of my pulls there, so I didn't spend a lot. So I had a big window of opportunity to save up for a lot. Because I was going to pull for a character and I ended up desisting. I ended up not going for it because her gameplay released and I wasn't a fan of it. It was Daya. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm saving this for, I don't know. I don't know who it was at the time. It was a character that was going to release like a long time after Daya. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to save for Daya then. I'm just going to save the stuff that I was going to spend on Daya anyways. And then I ended up saving for like 3 patches in a row. And so, yeah, I ended up with a lot of Primo gems and it has not gone down since. Just a few. If you want to know the other thing that's very funny that I never really spent because I never have found I need to do it. These things. I can get 232 intertwined feints from the Star Glitter. So I'm good. I'm good to get pretty much any character I want at this point. Even if I go to full pity, which is good for me because I want a lot of the nod-krai characters. Like I want to get Columbina, I want to get Varka, I want to get Alice, I want to get Nicole. Potentially, I also want to get Sandrone. So that's a lot of characters. And with Columbina, I might also want to get her weapon because I like her quite a lot. And so whenever there's a character that I enjoy quite a lot, I do pull for their weapons. The characters that I did that for... Well, Nahida, I kind of got lucky because I got her weapon in one single 10 pull, which was insane. Who's the other one that I got their weapon? Chaska, I got lucky because I got her in like one or two 10 pulls, and then I went all the way for her weapon. Even though I think I did win the 75-25 with the weapon as well, so I got lucky overall when pulling for Chaska. The other one is I got Yae's bow and Hu Tao's Staff of Homa. I got all those. I got Arlecchina's weapon and Mavuika's weapon. So yeah. I'm not one that doesn't pull for weapons. I just don't make it a requirement, you know? If it's a character I enjoy and I have an extra amount of pulls, I will do it. And with Columbina, for example, I will probably get her weapon because I have her guaranteed right now. One character that I never had, for example, was Venti. And so recently I tried pulling for Venti and I lost 50-50. I got a Mona constellation. And so because of that, I was like, okay, I could get Venti. I could go to guarantee and get Venti, but then that would eat away into my resources to potentially get every other character that I want to get. And so I'd rather spend that guaranteed on Columbina, for example. That way I have a bigger window to try and get her weapon, even if I fail. Even if I have to spend the most for her weapon, you know. I may not even wanna pull for her weapon even. Huh. I haven't done any of these things ever since I got Nefer, so I'm just walking around and realizing that thing's there. It's just the bullets is scary. Oh yeah, no, I'm very I'm a very healthy gacha player. I wanna say I don't get scared. What the fuck is that? Oh, they're talking about, yeah, there's a quest. I never did that quest. It's the Proof of Cognoscenti. That is probably an important quest, but I don't want to do it right now. I don't often get carried away by the FOMO and all that kind of stuff, so yeah. That's why I've been able to be a consistent Genshin player, I think, since launch. Because I treat this game as a neat little thing that I play every day, and I do a little bit of exploring every now and then. I'm mostly in it for the story. I don't play the end game that much. The most I do is like floor 11 on, for example, let's see, my Spiral Abyss right now is on floor 11. Also, welcome back, Mr. Direwolf. Hope the smoothie's good. Last character I pulled was Sitlali, and I took a break because I burned out on day. Oh, that's fair. That is very fair. I luckily haven't gotten burned out on that, but that's because I don't spend too much time on it anyways. Like if there's a day where I don't explicitly want to play this game a whole lot, I don't. So I just log in, do the dailies, and move away. And it's been even easier to do this since they implemented the, what is it? What's it called? The thing where if you just condense resin already, you can already get it. This thing. The long-term encounter points. But yeah, I think nowadays... What the fuck? This is another quest that's like in here? What the frick? Oh, wait. There's an Oculi there. What? What? Did I accidentally trigger a quest anyways? Never mind then. God damn it. You approached the little girl. Watch out for those weasel thieves that have been hanging out in Molly Valley for a while now. If they get you, you'll become a person with no shadow. Weasel thieves? What do you mean person with no shadow? What the hell is that thing? Is that what they're going to use to attack us? Ones were raised by human, might even be smarter than humans too. That's how they chased all the big guys away. You kind of look like a baby Zhang Ling. What the heck? You have the same hair color and a similar hairstyle. The big guys tried and failed to do this before, you just have to remove the energy core and you're golden. They've never actually done it though, so it can't be that easy. We can stop the weasel thieves by grabbing the energy core, right? Come on, okay. We can't just ignore something dangerous like that when there's a little kid running around. Seeing as it's the great Paimon asking, I could never refuse. Just keep your head down here, okay, little miss? What's your name again? Are you the littlest miss here? Technically, yes. Age-wise, maybe not, but size for sure. I'm Ani, you should call me Big Sis, littlest miss. Just leave the titles aside. I do kind of wonder how old Paimon really is. Wait, so I take it the camera went up here because I can get shot, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, and it... Ah! Oh, don't hit me. No, 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 no. Meow. Oh, great. Oh, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Did it do it? What got away? What the heck? You're way stronger than those big guys. I guess size isn't everything. I'm not the tallest person ever, but I can trash monsters. Sure. Paimon's the real thrasher. Yeah, whatever. Can you kick the weasel thief big bosses out of Molly Valley, right? This isn't their home, but they're always making a mess out of it anyways. Funerals that should have been held can't be, and Grandpa Molly can't have... Moly? Is it Moly? It's probably Moly, right? Because it comes from Mole. Molly Valley, yeah. Might have gotten killed because of them, too. But if we're going to hold new funerals, we'll have to find all of them first. Did weasel thieves... Okay, when you say funerals, do you mean that people want to hold them here? Why here, of all places? I made all the preparations and I've thought of what songs to sing too. Here, have a look. Let him rest quietly. Small matchbox opens it up. Oh, it's a funeral for like a little bug. Gotta hold a funeral. Oh, that's cute. They've all been occupied by weasel thieves. If Grandpa Molly's family hasn't fled by now, they're probably dead. Oh no. I imagine it's some sort of small animal. It's probably a mole. How about we help you catch these no-good evil weasel thieves? And as for Grandpa Molly's family, we can just look for them once we brought those thieves to justice. Yay, we're good people, sure. I'll invite you to the funeral. I don't... That's fine. Have the sugar sculpture. What? Oh, but it's gone. Pocket money, Jervagate. No, you can stay with your pocket money. I guess. Paimon, to think you would seize candy from the tiny hands of children. Started a second hand to 100% each area before I moved on to the next, and about halfway through the chasm before I stopped. Oh God, that's a lot. See, that's what I don't have the energy to do. Like, I have 100% some areas in the game, but I always just explore at my own pace. There's still a bunch of places in the game where I haven't fully explored. I think the chasm for me is still at like 79 or something, or 80. And most of nod-krai is also at around that percentage. I guess I play just the right amount to not burn myself out. That's also the trick to surviving, I guess. to not burning out, just playing until you don't want to play anymore, and not, playing a lot. But I think I don't have generally speaking, I don't have an obsessive personality, which kind of just makes me glued into something until I just get tired of it. Not saying that that's what you have or anything like that, but I have seen some people get like very locked in onto something and then they forget to do anything else other than that thing that they're currently obsessed with. Well, I never had that. I never have that. I am very mindful of how I spend my time. Nowadays, the times where I play the most amount of Genshin is often when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I usually do other things, whether it's for my own personal life, my work, my university, or just, chilling. I don't often sit down and play gachas just because I want to play gachas. Dragonspine really took it out of me. I do remember Dragonspine being very hype when it first released. It was fun exploring that place. Yes, I remember. It was around the time where I was like the most into Genshin, because I was near launch, and so everyone was like hype about it. And claimed Daya from the Free 5 stars, so I could use her passive to do his success. That would help. You are right. That would help over there. The one that ran off just now is in the Weasel Thief Big Boss. I saw before. In fact, I'm going, okay. From the same Roboclaws that fire bullets over there, so might as well find more Weasel Thieves. Okay, we're not letting those Weasel Thieves get away. We're not going to teach them a lesson. Wait, let me see. Let me just out of curiosity. See, Baja Isle is at 100%, but that's because the map allows you to just actually get it to 100%. It's very nice. And these two aren't at 100% because I haven't done that yet. Ochkan Atlan, 94. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way, QT. Hope you have a fun time here. Gonna head out now. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah. And thank you so much for the follow and embed the bits, of course. Thank you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Now I'm just looking at my exploration progress. Most of it is over 90 though. I think if you were to take an average completion percentage of the map in all of the areas, it would probably hover around 90%. It most likely would. Like, the chasm is probably the smallest percentage right now. It's at 71, which is weird. Even Shenyu Vale is more explored than that. Fontaine is very, very complete. Holy crap. 97, multiple 100s here. Exploration in Fontaine is very fun, though. Exploration in Sumeru, on the other hand, was kind of a bit more annoying. The desert took me ages to get to this point. And I know people that still haven't done full exploration there. And then not even Mondstadt is full. Look at that. That's still at 99, 97 here. How about Inazuma? Inazuma's 96, 95, 100 there, 95, 88 here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Back to nod-krai. I had way more. I had a percentage that's way higher than I thought it would be. Yeah, I know how that works. Okay, wait, what was the thing that I wanted to get? The game kind of took me out of it. Okay, fine. Okay, I think the thing we need to get, I think the oculi was like... Yeah, I don't want to get me. Wait, what the fuck is the point of this? Wait. Ow. Wait, what? Ow. Is it because... Jesus Christ, that thing. Is it because I need to, like, carry it? Can I grab it from here? No, I can't. Can I put it in the... Stop it. Can I put it in the next one? What the fuck is... What the fuck is the point of me grabbing that? I don't have energy here anymore. Oh, Jesus. This is going to take a while. Ow! So annoying. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Can I put it over... What the hell? I need to be able to turn it off, but I need to be able to... Oh, if I stay here, I don't get hit. Oh, nice. Oh, they get absorbed. Nice. There's a chest down there. Gimme. Ah, grab me. Give me that. Ow! I can send that one over there. And then we can use this as a shield. Okay, shoot your shot. I think I'm gonna need to go all the way over there. Oh, they still... Uh-oh. Wait, what the frick? Oh, wait, there's another one. Oh, dang it, I have something with... No, why'd I do that? Stop it. Where'd it go? What the f... Oh my god. I wanted... No, stop doing that. I wanted to go over there. Don't hit me. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Okay. Now I cannot get hit here. The fuck? Why did it... No. No, 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 no. Why do you pick that up? These things are so... These things are so finicky. I hate them. I love the contrast. It's because it gets stuck down there. No, that's not where I want you to go. But I don't have energy here. God fucking damn. I can't even sprint. Stop hitting me. Go up there. I'm in the water here. What do you... Okay, see, there we go. I don't even have I didn't even grab it. Can I get it all the way up there? Nope, not enough. Not enough. Do I just make it all the way up there then? Oh, you have to remove the core. Okay, and then it runs away. God damn it. Damn it, that's a tricky thing. All the weasel thieves fled towards that little hill over there. Something the big guys who trained the weasel thieves brought over. The weasel thief big boss used to beat the big guys up. Oh, okay. Send them rolling and crawling. Difficult scene to imagine. I should close the window real quick. Give me a sec. Getting bugs coming from outside now. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Let's go to that hill and investigate. Keep your eyes open for a weasel thief ambush. Lance Paimon would rather not roll or crawl. Okay. This... sorry about that. This is all because... Oh, Jesus. Are you going to start shooting from... Oh, my God. This is all because I wanted to get that stupid oculi. I didn't think there would be like a... didn't think there would be such a hazard in the fucking way. Okay, now I need to get rid of this shit because it'll be annoying as fuck if to be exploring here while having to deal with that shit. Don't you dare. So what do I just, fuck it, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run and get close to it. Hey, there's a chest in here. Would you look at that? Yeah, let me... Hazardous device? Yeah, no shit. What the heck? Where did you... I have somehow... I've no clipped through a wall. I did no clip through it though. What the hell happened there? Okay, hold on. Okay, so what's the trick here? Sitting behind these things. Grab that. Shoot it back. Yeah. Sit behind this thing. Then we grab that thing. And we shoot it back at him. We're waiting for him to shoot again. Oh, this is a cute little thing. I like this. It's like a small puzzle. Come on, charge your thing. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna shoot it back at you. Boom. Now we can get it out. Yay! Okay, that's neat. That's a neat little puzzle boss thing. Time to surrender. They all ran in different directions? Each of us gets one. Don't let him get away. Oh my god, they keep running? I thought that was the end of things. Wait, which quests am I following now exactly? Food matters? No, it isn't. It ain't that. Friends of Molly Valley. Yeah, these. I will get Primo Gems, so I don't mind doing this. Now I did kind of get a little bit invested. I'm curious about these stupid moles. And also they're leading me to an area that has a bunch of stuff that I do need for exploration as well. So if exploring this place is going to be annoying until I complete that quest, might as well get rid of it. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to do the same stupid run. Caught you. Get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back here. What the hell are you doing? Oh, there you are. I just need a moment to get ready and I'll catch them for sure. They're all there. My girl, they're all there. Do we get them? It's the end of the line for you. It's my first time seeing the Weasel Thief Big Boss up close. Oh yeah, you gotta call him Big Boss too. Fat chance I was gonna call some Weasel Thief Big Boss. Metal Gear ass name. Bad kids can't be bosses, can't they? And no one's gonna attend their funerals either. Oh Jesus Christ! Even if they hold them. No forgiveness from Ani here. I heard Helka say that there are strange people who eat strange meat, such as meat from weasel thieves. People who like to collect specimens and do experiments on them. Whether eating them or collecting them, there won't be any need for funeral afterward. Oh God, that's a scary kid. That one looks terrified. Oh great, they all ran away. We were all just staring instead of, actually grabbing them or something. Is they be running but waiting for us? Are they not? Also, give me the things over there. I did see them. Give me them. That's crystal cores, and they give 2 instead of 1. Those things are goated. Oh, little machine. I'm gonna grab that. What is that? How do I do that? Do you guys want to give me energy so I could get rid of that? This one's blue. I need a red one. Don't I need a red thing? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. See, this is what I meant. We all have like one type of puzzle that we somehow become very morons. We may be very smart in doing other things, but for some reason when it comes to small things like this, I'm kind of lost. Wait, is that really not what I need? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. I need to get close. I just needed to get closer in there. Okay. So Trap will just hand the Weasel Thieves Big Boss to the people of the flagship. They'll know what to do. Said that they probably would lead us to a trap. Well, this got a lot more important than I thought it would. Oh, that's a big treasure you got there, kids. Can I grab it? Oh, those are moles. It's the whole Moley family. Grandpa, Papa, Mama, Lil Moley, Lil Moley. What do you mean Lil Moley? Double little? So they're sniffer moles. Wait, how can you tell them apart? They all look the same. By their personalities, of course. You'll understand if you get to know them. Valid. That is true. The animals tend to have distinct personalities between each other. But they'll have the same bad habit of begging for stuff from humans. I've had experiences with these like that, yes. If we went extinct, what would happen to them? Humans going extinct? Well, sniffer moles survive? How could that happen? I don't know. Cataclysm 2.0. Big Sis Linnea says that animals go extinct for all sorts of reasons. That means humans can go extinct too. How do you not know that? She's right, She is right. Humanity isn't, immune to getting extinct. We just have the biggest numbers, so it's probably harder for us to go extinct. I'd like to think I'll outlast the sniffer moles. Humans really are in a scary spot with all these threats out here. That's true. Nod-krai is not for the faint of heart. What are we going to do about these weasel thieves now that we found our moles? If no one's got a better idea, just send them over to the flagship. Treasure! Or is there a bribe in this situation? Nah, since they're giving it to us, might as well take it. Well, they seem sorry at least. Let's let them off the hook. But not because they gave us treasure. Clearly because they gave you treasure. Thank you. Oh, wait, they're still... No one's turned into a shadowless mole. What did you think was going to happen? What do you mean shadowless? Something's hidden here. Oh, I really gotta pee. But we can pretty much wrap things up after this, though. It is 8. It's a short stream, but when it comes to Genshin streams like this, I find it hard to do a lot of things. It's a Krumkake bolt. Oh, I can give that to Aino thing. Yeah. To the Aino thing. They unlock special things, I think, for special animations or something for Aino and Inefa. Or Aino in my case, because I don't have Inefa. Getting the Weasel Thief big bosses are trying to copy the big guys and make the Moly family their flunkies. But just like how those big guys failed, they probably didn't get away either. Those weasels have messed up Moly Valley, and now the Moly family are hiding in a hole somewhere. Probably best not to expect too much from them. Yeah, they're just Niffer-moles. It's not like the Weasel Thieves don't already have a super dangerous weapon. Come to think of it, it's crazy that they even have those. Moly Valley once again belongs to Grandpa Moly and his family, as we agreed. Thanks. Might as well give this as well. Helga said fiction mustn't find its way into her booklet or it'll start getting hard to tell truth from falsehood. Who the fuck is Helga? I mean, I guess she's your guardian, so I suppose I trust her. Even false things contain some truth, don't they? They sure do. That's often how the truth gets shared in between some lies. Anyway, I'll see you around, littlest Miss Paimon. I'll come find you again if the Weasel Thief big bosses try anything funny. Looks like your reputations are growing, Lance. Yay! Well, I'll glad I was able to do this, and now I have the Ani's notes and a notebook. What the heck? Wait, what? No, take that. See, I have 3 of these. Holy shit! Give me 1 sec. I really gotta go pee. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll run some ads and then I'll come back. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I was considering on what the fuck to do. Or what? Why'd I turn that off? I was considering on what to do because we are kind of running into the end of stream at this point, but it hasn't even been 3 hours. Not that that's a problem. I don't mind doing a bit of a shorter stream. But I did notice that there is a wait. Can I? Ooh, I can open this. Wait, where is this? Okay, wait. Let's do these small things. I didn't realize I had 3 of those. I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna go open these things. I did randomly come across the other one that I had available to open, but I didn't. Wait a sec. I did not collect your shit. Look at him go. That's sweet. I fucking love the Melosines. It's underneath there. Okay, but like, how do I get down there? Wait, can I? Academia researcher. Oh, there you go. In any case, Nesnaya does in fact exist. There was doubt about that. What the? Why would he make that? Okay, I take it to get into that place. There's probably an entrance down here then. Even deeper down. I couldn't tell you. And here, isn't this the flagship? Oh wait, you can go down here. Look at this. Look at this little secret here. Yeah. I got it, and I got these things. This is an artifact piece and a feather. Let's go. And there's at least one more of these that I haven't fully gotten yet because I'm missing one piece. The one piece. It's this thing. Wait, hold on. I only have two of this one. I need another Evermoon seal, but I need to do Heezy Island exploration. Same as this one. I haven't gotten the third obsidian fragment because I haven't fully finished exploring whatchamacallit, that place. So yeah. And then these things. Let's go put this thing in because I think at this point I can max out this one. Look at that, construct, because I got 100% out of 90, 100%, and I only needed 90, so construct that and give me the last bit of rewards. There's a cutscene or something? Ooh, neat. Wait, what the heck? Whoa, cool. Oh, we have like an event with Flins. Yeah. That house looks a fair sight better than now that it's maintained. And it's voiced and everything. Cool. There are some places that the light doesn't even reach. Even time itself had forever paused at the close battle of close to the battle that night. Oh. I did put the graphics up to high with my new GPU. And I think I can notice the difference, actually. Like, I think texture quality has gone up. I used to play on medium, now that I noticed. I actually didn't know that I played on medium, but now I am legitimately noticing a difference. I did also briefly up to the render resolution from 1.0 to 1.5, but then I quickly brought it back to 1.0 because I was like, oh, this doesn't seem necessary. But maybe I will bring it back up. I don't know. I haven't checked my resources today. One thing I did from the last stream after reinstalling drivers and all that is that I got rid of the in-game overlay because it was the in-game overlay that froze up on me last time and it locked up my mouse and I had to restart my PC to get it fixed again. So I was like, I'm gonna get rid of that just to avoid it. But it's still in my computer. I just have to like open it separately. It's still in here. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. My theory was correct. My theory was 100% correct. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just so that you know what I'm talking about. My theory of why stream crashed last time was 100% correct. And this makes a lot of sense. It also makes a lot of sense as to why it didn't crash with my older GPU with the 3060. Okay, this is okay. Look, this is what I'm looking at. Oh wait, maybe I can do I have a FL capture? Is this show? Oh no, this is window capture. This is a display capture. Okay, we can do primary monitor and we do this. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, here. Look, this is what I'm looking at. This is the GPU's and you can see Twitch behind it. This is my GPU's this is AMD's performance like tool for looking at like stuff. Looking at the metrics and what's going on with your GPU. And other things. You can also see how the CPU is doing here. You can check temperatures and all that kind of stuff. This thing right here, the 12,634, that's the GPU's memory. It has 16 gigs, which would mean around 1,600 megabytes. So what I'm doing is I'm playing a video game and I'm streaming at the same time. Both of those things use up memory, the GPU's memory, because the GPU is the one that's processing the stream and is sending it out to YouTube, right? It's sending it out to OBS, rather. OBS is using the GPU to create the stream and send it out to whatever site I'm using. And because I'm using two different sites, the GPU has to do this twice, has to do this process twice. Once for Twitch and once for YouTube. And so what that means is that in total, right now, running the game and controlling the two streams is using 12,000, almost 13,000 megabytes or almost 13 gigs of my GPU's memory. Now, I did check this before starting stream. I did check this yesterday or today, or I think it was yesterday, just to see how the usage was while I was just playing. And Genshin generally spends 4,000 megabytes, around 4,000, which is 4 gigs of GPU memory, which means that rendering the stream and everything else takes double that. say rendering the stream and everything takes 4K or 4 gigs of memory, and then redoing it for YouTube, which is what I'm doing with multiple outputs. That costs another 4K. Now, I also checked this number when I was playing Expedition 33 the other day, which is when the game crashed and OBS also crashed. What had happened there is that it said out of memory, and I was like, holy shit, it has 16 gigs and it ran out of memory. And then I started thinking, it's like, wait, no, you're right. It does. Yeah, because Expedition 33 at the highest amount of, at the highest settings will use 10K. It will use 10 gigs of GPU memory just to run the game. So if we go by the same metric, where we're assuming that each stream, that me double streaming consumes 8 gigs of memory, that means that 10 plus 8 is more than 16. It's more than 16. So of course I'm going to run out of memory. And of course that didn't happen. And of course that didn't happen when I lowered the settings, because if I lower the settings, then all of a sudden the game starts taking up less memory. So yeah, no wonder my stream fucking crashed. I'm using 12 gigs. I'm using 12 gigs just to maintain Genshin and the two streams, which is good enough for my GPU. You can tell that the GPU isn't even that warm. It's at 50. It's at 50 degrees. 50 degrees is cool enough that it doesn't even need to run the fans. If we go into this page over here and we check, oh well, the fans are spinning a little bit. Okay, the fans are spinning, but like they're not spinning at like a super high speed. When I walked into my room just earlier, the fans weren't even spinning, so I guess it was chill enough that it didn't have to do much. Maybe the fans are spinning right now because I enabled that thing, and maybe now they're gonna stop spinning or something. I don't know. But yeah, my GPU was working overtime there. No wonder my stream crashed. Yeah, I most definitely ran out of memory. It wasn't weird. It was not weird. It wasn't like driver failure or anything like that. No, I just put the textures way up. I put the textures and everything on the quality of everything way up, and for a while we were good because I guess the game was doing a good job at, like, handling that. But there might have been one very heavy moment where there were a bunch of textures that they needed to load, and they needed a bunch of memory to do that specific thing, that specific scene, and all of a sudden I capped out. So I survived for like an hour because the game didn't exactly require all the memory. But all of a sudden I capped out because there was one moment, and it was in a cutscene. It wasn't a pre-rendered cutscene too. It wasn't a pre-rendered cutscene either. It was an in-game cutscene. So yeah. No fucking wonder my stream crashed. I did change another thing though, because last time when I installed the drivers and all that, I remember activating, or I think my friend enabled one of these things, which is like AMD's own presets for performance optimization or something like that, which more often than not involves activating some of their annoying things like AI upscaling and all that kind of stuff, which I didn't realize. And so when I reinstalled the drivers, I didn't turn on any of those things. So right now I'm using the GPU as is without using any of those silly things that they like to do. Like, for example, fluid motion frames. I don't got that shit. There is no frame generation going on because I don't need to generate any frames. Super resolution, I don't give a shit about that. Radeon anti-lag, what the heck is that? I don't care about input lag. Radeon chill, movement-based FPS limiter to reduce power, I don't give a shit about that. Image sharpening, I don't give a shit about that. Some of these things were turned on last time. So no wonder I was using even more resources. So maybe what will happen now is that I will be able to stream Expedition 33 if I lower everything, if I put everything on low anyways. And it'll be fine as long as I don't like put the textures way up high. But I am not sure. I'm still unsure if I want to do this because I kind of like the idea of experiencing Expedition 33 with high settings and all that, and I cannot do that while I'm also streaming. So it might be that I choose not to stream the game just because I want to have the experience by myself, and I am sorry if that upsets anybody. But we got a decent way through the game, honestly. Okay, back to the game. I guess I satisfied my curiosity of knowing what the heck was going on. I satisfied my curiosity of knowing what the heck was going on with with the stream and why it crashed, and if it was essential, and if it truly was a GPU issue, if it truly was a GPU issue or their software issue. No, I really did run out of memory. It wasn't a bug. It wasn't a crash. No. I mean, it was a crash, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't anything like that. I really did just run out of memory. So yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that I used that much memory for I wonder what my previous GPU was doing then. Holy shit, I must have been pushing it way harder because the 3060 that I have only has 12 gigs of RAM, 12 gigs of VRAM, which is video memory. So probably something similar might have happened if I had pushed the textures all the way up in my 3060. I would have probably crashed it. So it's a good thing I changed it. But yeah, this is working fine then. Okay. There's probably things that I still can do to improve it, like changing my MBR partition to GPT, but that's another thing that I don't want to do, and my performance has been fine so far in the things that I usually do. And even Expedition 33, if I'm just playing by myself, works fine. It's just when I try to stream on top of it to two different outputs, mind you, where it gets complicated. If I stream to only one output, then it wouldn't be so bad, because I think I could allow the game to look a bit better, because I only need to stream to one platform. The problem is that multiple streaming without using something like Restream, which doesn't use the resources of your computer, just puts too much stress on it. But that's good to know. Okay then. Where were we? I got super distracted there. Sorry, Flens. I never had any intention to attention to this. It seems that by lighting the lighthouse, you have set time in motion once again. Wait, what do you mean? Will this fix your life? Will there be inconvenience? The answer is no. Life comes in cycles. Even without us, the ghosts that linger here would slowly disappear and return to the ley lines. So do not worry that this lighthouse cannot shine upon every last corner of the island. As the ghosts gradually leave, so too will the fog that envelops it. Sun must rise. For those who come after. I was just reminded of... Wait, there's a quest for this? Wait, did I get a quest and then I instantly finished it? Is that what it is? I didn't see it. Yeah, it gave me a quest and then it immediately completed it. Yeah, no wonder. Okay. Well, that's neat. Oh, wait, hold on. Since I'm here, might as well do some experimenting. So Genshin right now... Whoa, I have another one. Genshin right now is running at high settings. Oh, I even have more meeting point rewards somewhere else. But wait, what? I gave up. I maxed it out. Is there? Oh wait, no, hold on. I didn't claim the rewards. I'm just because the game put me in. Yeah. Cause like all oculi as well as most treasures and relevant clues in the current area. Oh, that's fucking sick. Give me that. Thank you. Let's go. Which means that if I run this thing, it'll mark me everything that I'm missing. It's very well designed because every level of this tool, every level of the compass marks more things. So it doesn't make the task of getting to like 90% easy because it doesn't mark you absolutely everything, and you still have to figure out what places you haven't been to like maximize its result. And most of the exploration that I did it without using it anyways. So the compass is only useful, or rather is most useful when you have a high percentage of exploration already and you clearly just missed out on some small things, like how I did today. And so now that this is at 100% already, I probably did miss some oculi and stuff over here. So if I hit it, it'll mark me those things. So that's great. I won't have to use I won't have to do the technique of what is it? Of the interactive map, at least for nod-krai. I wish they could implement those things retroactively though. See, there's a chest over there that I didn't grab. I wish they could implement these things retroactively though. It is annoying that I can't have a compass that works in a similar way in Nadlin or in Fontaine. I would be more incentivized to explore those areas if the compass worked like that over there. Okay, so meeting point rewards here. There you go. I can probably also cap this out. Can I? Or do I not have? No, not yet. I can get this because I completed the quest, but my exploration progress over here is still at 86, not at 90 just yet. But that's fine. Oh, I love this song. Is Inefa in the magnet? Inefa is not in the magnet. Otherwise, we would be hearing some Tasukete. No, one of the things that I wanted to do, just to wrap things up, just out of curiosity, because I know that the game hasn't, I know that the stream hasn't crashed or anything today. So what happens if I just put the render resolution to 1.5? Visually, not many more things change. I think character models are like far more detailed, and stuff like this is far more detailed as well. You probably don't notice it because you're not even looking at the game, right? You're looking at the stream. But that I'm running this, I do kind of notice a difference, I think. It's just in a higher quality. Honestly, not that much different. Okay, but what I want to know is just how much more VRAM this takes. If any. So let me go back. Let me open. Okay, fuck. The AMD software closed itself. I don't know if it does that on purpose or it crashes. I have no idea. Just kind of closes itself sometimes. I just want to check my metrics, man. How bad is that? Just gonna put that over here. I'm gonna like run around here for a sec, and then we'll see what happens. It's at around the same. So whatever render resolution does, it hasn't like increased the VRAM usage. I have no idea what it does then. So considering there's like very little impact of it, I guess I'm just gonna put it down to 1 for just because I don't see the need to. I could even see a small dip. Well, that's a dip when I open up the menu. that's a dip when I open up something like, well, not that map. When I open up the settings menu, there's like a dip in memory utilization because it's not rendering the world at all. But if I go back here, there's a small little race. I'm looking at my other screen to see my metrics right now. Just running some tests, I guess. I'll leave it at 1. I don't honestly do not see the difference between render resolution 1.5 and 1. It might be because I'm still running the game at 1080p. If I were running the game at a higher resolution, maybe render resolution going up would actually make a bigger difference. So I will just keep it at 1. Okay then, well that's good to know that that setting is irrelevant for me. But I'm gonna leave it here then. Okay. Let's see. Let me pull up the floating BRB. Cause I'm gonna end stream. Let's see if I want to raid somebody. I kinda do want to raid somebody. Ooh, wait, I do know that there's a couple of things that are happening today that are very exciting for me. First up, there's a VTuber debut that I want to watch. Coyote Crocodile. The new member of Beasties, the group, if you know them. That's happening, I know. I think that's happening. And then at 8:30 my time, I think both of them happen at the same time, actually. Or I don't know. It's Rapper Simity. I do know that there's a Digital Circus episode dropping today. The beach episode, and I want to watch that as well. So we're ending stream a little bit earlier. I want to raid somebody. Maybe I don't want to raid anybody right now. Who's live? I know Nor's probably live, right? Yeah, Nora's live and is doing Genshin as well. So that's good to know. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. What am EG still live? What the heck? It's 8:30 EG. What do you mean they're still live? We're just gonna leave it here. I've raided Nor before. I've raided Nor like a couple days ago. I don't want to raid them again. No need to raid them again. Okay, well then that's cool. We were able to get through this stream pretty much without any issues. No dropped frames, no performance hiccups. The memory that I've been using has just been fine. Quality-wise, I don't think the stream was like any. I don't think the stream has been bad per se, right? Like it looks good it looks good from what I'm seeing here. Maybe I'll go back and check the VOD or something to see if the quality has been bad or something. I did some tweaks in OBS as well for the encoding of the stream itself, because I put up the same settings that that I saw a video put up for the GPU that I got, just in case the GPU needed something specific in terms of encoding, and this went well. I'm gonna go look at the VOD to see if it at any time it looked too bad or something like that. But if it didn't, I'm just gonna leave it as is. And yeah. So in the future, next week, I would say I want to play. I would say I would do an Expedition 33 stream, but honestly, I may leave Expedition 33 to be a me game, because I really like the way that game's going. I got really hooked into the story. and it pains me to have to wait to do it on stream. And then on top of that, stream is highly affected by me having to lower all the settings just so that I can handle multi-streaming it. And it feels like I'm hampering my own experience. So I don't know if it's, I'm struggling to see if it's worth it to do the stream, to stream it myself. So maybe we do something else next week. Well, I think Star Rail is getting an update next week, right? Doesn't the Dahlia come next week? December 17th. Yeah, that's next week. I'm not polling for Dahlia. I'm not polling for her. But I am doing the story. I want to know what the heck the deal is with Firefly and the Swarm version of Firefly. But yeah. So we're definitely gonna be doing that. But then on Monday, I don't know what we're doing then. Oh god, we might do a yapping stream. I mean, we do those very often. We could do something else. Ooh, anime opening stream. I did toss around the idea of doing that, but I don't know. It's gonna take a long time anyway. So I don't know. Okay, I'll figure it out over the weekend. Tomorrow, though, I have a small appearance in a show, in a talk show. I think I'm just gonna have like a round robin of a bunch of VTubers and being interviewed, and I'm one of them. So be on the lookout for Discord. I'll probably make an announcement of that, maybe on Discord and on my Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll ask around and see what the deal is. That being said, this has been fun. I'm glad that the stream quality has not been affected. I even see that my bitrate and I even see that the status of the stream, both on YouTube and on Twitch, has been excellent the whole time. So hell yeah, love to see that. And so I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.